Hello and welcome to the group. The match day one. There we go. We already know it's not going to go well with me, but welcome to the Champions League groups. I can see Kieran in the bottom. It's me hosting. You haven't got Josh today. You've got me hosting for the Champions League goal show today. We've got a plethora, some lovely, cheeky games today. You can see, obviously, you've got Bayern Munich, you've got Atletico Madrid, you've got Inter Milan, you've got Man City, and you've got Liverpool. And we have still got people here. It's not just me hosting for today, but we'll go straight into the deep end. So we'll talk about Bayern and Atletico starting lineup. So for Bayern, it's Manuel Neuer in net, Benjamin Pavard, Schürrle, Alaba, Hernandez, and Kimmich and Goretzka, Muller, Tolisso, Koeman, and Lewandowski. For Atletico Madrid, it's Oblak in net, Trippier, Savic, Felipe, Renan, Lode, Herrera, Koke, Llorente, Carrasco, Suarez, and João Felix. Very strong side from both teams. Could be a very, very tasty game, I think. I've took it. I've been lucky enough to have it, but you can already see there you've got another one. We'll bring Will, but we'll just talk about Olympiacos Marseille quickly. For the Olympiacos team, it's Sarr in net, Rafinha, Semedo, Bar, Holobas, Envia, Buchalakakis, Randjelovic, Valbuena, Mazuras, and El Arabe. We know I'm not good at pronouncing names. Just skim over it. You'll have professionalism in a second. For Marseille, it's Sexy Steve Mandanda, Sakai, Alvaro, Coletta, Carr, Amabe, Rongier, Idris got to get. It's not even gay. It's gay. Sanson, Tovan, Panetta, and Payet for Marseille. But we'll add some actual football knowledge in now with Will. Will, do you want to talk through the starting lineups for Ajax Liverpool?
Yeah, do you want me to just read them out?
Yeah, it's your match.
In goal, we're going with Adrian. Obviously, Alisson is injured now. Reports are that he could be back in about a month's time, which I need him back as soon as possible because I just do not trust him in goal. Back four, Alexander-Arnold plays at right back, Robertson left back. In midfield, we've gone with Fabinho, who played very well at the back against Chelsea, replaced the injured Joe Gomez. And we've also got Joe Gomez, he's playing tonight. He's partnering Fabinho. Three midfielders of James Milner, Curtis Jones, and Gini Wijnaldum. Again, Thiago, coming into this game, he wasn't fit, so we're not going to risk him. Henderson, I think he's getting a rest. And up front, we've gone with the normal front three, Sadio Mane, Mohamed Salah, and Roberto Firmino needs to pick up some form because he really is struggling at the moment. And in the Ajax team, a couple of years ago, this was one of the strongest teams in Europe, but now they've got Onana in net. How do you say his name? Mazraoui?
Mazraoui.
I can't.
It's a name I know how to pronounce.
Yeah, I can't really see the lineup because it's very, very.
The Ajax one? I know you.
I can't really see. It's just very zoomed in at the moment.
Mazraoui, Shears, Martinez, and Tagliafico. Your back four, then Gravenberch, Klaassen, and Blind, and then your front three of David Neres, Kudus, and Tadic. On the paper, Liverpool side looks strong. I mean, you know what? We'll ask for your predictions, Ella, for your own game. What is your prediction for this game, Will?
I've been saying the same one for the past few days now to a few of my mates that are Liverpool fans. I think we're going to win 2-1. It's going to be a tough game. You know, Ajax squad has been depleted the last few seasons. It's not the same as we know, but still a very tough team to play against. I think travelling away, although there's no fans there, it's going to be tough in their stadium. So I'm going to say we get away with a 2-1 win and start the group positively.
Hopefully, I'm hoping for a Liverpool win for you. Before we bring the other two guys in, we'll just talk about Midtjylland and Atalanta. I'm not a fan of Midtjylland after knocking my boys, Slavia Praga, out. But we'll start with Midtjylland. It's Hansen in there, Anderson, Svetchenko, Schultz, and Paulinho at the back. Onyeka and Kudus as the two sort of holding centre midfield. Then it's Dreyer, Mobile, Kaba, and an invisible number 7. I think that'll be a Vander for some reason. Champions League just don't want to show number 7, but I think it's Evander. And for Atalanta, it's Sportiello in net, Toloy, Romero, Dijmate at centre back, Katabauer, Darun, Frula, and Gosens. Then Gomez, Zapata, and Luis Muriel. But we'll go start with the other Italian side, Inter Milan versus Mönchengladbach, and the man who's given us coverage for that, Mr. KL.
Hello, you all right?
Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Do you want me to take through the lineups?
Yeah, go on. You take us through the lineups.
We'll start with Inter Milan. It's Handanovic in goal as usual. It's the back three of Alexander Kolarov, who signed from Roma in the summer, Stefan Rai and Danilo Di Ambrosio. They'll have wing backs, but in one case more of a winger in Ivan Perisic and Matteo Darmian. Midfield three of Christian Eriksen, Nicola Barella and Arturo Vidal, and Alexis Sanchez and Romelu Lukaku strike force. Sadly, no Danny Martinez. Not sure where he is. But obviously, late replacement Darmian for Akraf Hakimi, who's sadly got COVID-19. But Borussia Mönchengladbach, they'll be looking to capitalise on Real Madrid's drop points. Jan Sommer, Liner at right back, Ginter and Elvedi the back two, Ben Sebaini on the left, a midfielder pivot of Newhouse and Kramer, wingers of Jonas Hoffman and Marcus Thuram, and a front two. Apparently, Mbola will just be in behind that Frenchman, Alassane Pléa.
I mean, I can confirm to you that Daddy Martinez is on the bench.
Yes.
I mean, this is a really good game, innit?
Yeah.
Like, quite even. I mean, who would you say is the favourite? Sorry.
Inter Milan are favourites. I definitely say so. But I think if you've watched enough German football, you've watched, if you keep your tabs on the European games, Mönchengladbach are no pushovers. But now I think with that result that's just happened, with Shakhtar beating Real Madrid, that has blown the doors off this group early on. And that is exactly what these two teams would have wanted. They were chasing second originally. That game now changes the landscape of the whole group because a draw might not be good enough for these two tonight. You want to get straight out the blocks. And with the group favourites bottom at the moment, I'm looking forward to it if they know what's on the line.
I mean, we'll go ask for your predictions. What do you think for this game?
Well, last night, I said I wanted goals and it gave me none. So tonight I'm going to be cautious. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
Ooh, one more cautious draw. And so before we bring in KD for that final game, let's read a couple of comments. Bernardo says, get in Shakhtar. So great. So we'll try to talk about it a little bit after the City Porto team lineups. Jack Wilson says, Ajax. Bernardo Rodizzo, best host EU, being very, very, very nice. We know it's not true. We don't have Josh here, but you're lumped with me for today, so expect a lot of tangents. So expect more people to be coming in more often, even if this is no chances. Florian, you'll never walk alone at Liverpool FC from Romania. Welcome, Florian. Sasa is back. Bernardo's thingy. Prince Underground, hello, Prince. How are you doing this lovely Wednesday evening? Wilson and said, welcome all. Hope you enjoy your games. Well, speaking of games that could have very enjoyable, but also could have a lot of goals in, we'll bring KD in for Manchester City versus Porto. Do you want to talk through the teams, KD?
Oh, exciting game. It could be on paper. It's probably going to be 0-0. No, of course. Manchester City lining up conventional 4-3-3. Ederson in goal. Walker, Ruben Dias, Eric Garcia, João Cancelo, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Gundogan, Mahrez, Aguero, Sterling. That main front three that Pep seems to be going with now. Marquezine in goal for Porto. Back four of Sanua, Pepe and Bemba, ex-Newcastle, of course, Sarr, Sergio Oliveira, Uribe, then Luis Diaz, Fabio Vieira, Jesus Corona, and Marega, who has scored 6 goals in his last 8 Champions League games.
Oh, we love a bit of Moose Marega. I mean, I think we look at the City side and we should sort of expect that front three to sort of run through Porto, but Porto can be a resilient team. You've got a big Champions League experience saying about that in Pepe. Do you see this game being a runaway for Manchester? How do you see Paul holding on and possibly sneaking a win?
I think it can go one of either two ways. It could go the way that you just said with the runaway for City, or it could go similar to how the Lyon game went, of course, that me and you watched when we did the Champions League watch-along. I think it'll be a tight game. I think you could probably ask me from a prediction. I'm going to go 2-1 to Manchester City.
2-1 City. So it seems like everyone's going very close games here. Indeed. Now, in the chat, let us know what all your predictions are for these games. Princess, who is Liverpool playing? I was like, Man U fan, but good luck to you as a Portuguese, though. Screw you, City. Zins. I'm just going to quickly. Shakhtar have just pulled off an incredible result of Real Madrid. I mean, you talked about how it impacts the group, but what performance by Shakhtar.
Yeah, real first half landslide, wasn't it?
Yeah, they made it nervy. I've got to admit, when that second half started and within 15 minutes it was a 1-goal deficit, I mean, I was starting, really to get invested in that game, but you kind of, one half of you wants them to hold on, the other half wants to see a monumental comeback. So it was a bit of a torn one, but what a game to kick off the day of Champions League action.
Yeah, and I mean, go on, Will.
I was just going to say I'm chuffed for Mano. Getting that goal. Brilliant form.
And in the other game, Salzburg picking up a 2-2 draw against Moscow. Quite an even result. Don't know what you expected for there.
I think Salzburg will be disappointed in that because I think at home they'll have obviously wanted to beat Lokomotiv Moscow.
They will, but My only thing is with Salzburg, they're becoming a bit like they are a selling club. They're becoming a bit like Ajax, aren't they? Like every year they have to reset and go again. And the moment they get rid of Schlabberschlei or some players like that, it does feel like our expectations for Salzburg will be high, but this isn't the team, sadly, that stunned everyone last year with an impressive performance. So I don't know what to make. They're a bit of a catch-22 team for me this year.
It's probably the worst result for both these teams in this group, considering Bayern and Atletico are playing each other now. You'd hope that one of them two teams would lose today, which would put a Salzburg or Lokomotiv in that second, even first, depending on the result. It really does sort of throw it into question now. Is that group going to be more of a runaway? I think we've got to wait and see after the Bayern Atletico match. Now, I'm going to ask you a final question because I think we're probably a couple of minutes off kickoff. What's going to be the highest scoring game tonight? Let us know in the chat as well. But
That's
also,
a good question.
Everyone in here tonight, what's the highest scoring game going to be?
Who do you want to ask first? Go on, take
We'll go KL because go on.
Go on, KD. You odd. I'll let you take it from me.
I think it's going to be Midtjylland and Atalanta.
Screw you, because that's what I was going to say anyway.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
Hold on, is that some disrespect on Midtjylland's name? They knocked out the best European
No,
side.
I didn't say they'd lose, actually.
Could be a 4-0.
It's more the fact Atalanta just score goals at but Atalanta got destroyed on the weekend by Napoli, like 4-1. So it's not a great performance, but sadly I don't think Midtjylland are going to do anything. But yeah, I'm with you, KD. Even though I'll let you go first, I should have just took it for myself.
I was also going to say that because, like you say, Atlanta are such a free-scoring team. But I'll go with something different. I'm going to go with Man City Porto because I think Man City can absolutely thrash Porto. If I'm being honest with you, I think Porto, if they play well, they could maybe get a good result. But City are going into this game super motivated. They're coming into this tournament wanting to win it this year because Pep needs to win it this year, like we've said before. He has to win this competition. So I think City are going to come and look to prove a point tonight, and I think they could bag in a few goals.
They're lacking serious depth on the bench. Apart from Ferran Torres and Fernandinho, their bench looks John Stones. The bench looks very, very inexperienced.
But I don't think they'll need to call upon it tonight against Porto. And it's not. It's not in any offence, but Porto have had better teams in the past. They've not got their star man was Alex Telles. He was the captain. He was the leader, and he's gone. They've had some great players over the years, but this, I don't know about you, when I looked at that Porto starting 11, that is a shadow of some of the ones we've seen in the past.
The absolute disrespect on Moussa Morega's name.
I think it's on Pepe's name.
Moussa Morega was causing Van Dijk all sorts of problems at Anfield.
Grujic is on the bench as well for Porto. And Felipe Anderson. And Tony Martinez. Is that the Tony Martinez, Kieran?
It is, yeah, it is.
Get him up pitch.
Just a couple of comments. 2-2 Porto, Bernardo has gone for Prince. A question for you all. Do you support other teams from your country in European competitions? For example, I support Sporting, but I want to see Porto. So obviously, Will support Liverpool, and Kieran will support United. But I think it's KL is probably the biggest one with Hull not being in Europe.
Well, yeah, it's me and you, really, because we don't support teams already in Europe. So I'm a Hull City fan, but if I was to pick a team that I want to see do well this year, it's actually the two teams that are facing off against each other right now. It's Inter Milan and Mönchengladbach. So they're the two that I'm rooting for. How about you, apart from Slavia Prague? You were sadly not in the
It's Borussia Dortmund. I've always liked Borussia Dortmund, and obviously I wasn't happy with the loss. But yeah, it's Dortmund. But I mean, I'm hoping everyone's game's kicked off.
We're off.
Right,
Not
okay.
just
Not just yet, but go on. What was your? Or I'll remove KD and Will. We'll see you later.
Well, I completely forgot I'm supporting Zenit because of Sardar Azmoun.
Sexy Sardar. You just love players with like first things. But has your game kicked off yet?
We've just had kick-off, so I will see you.
We'll see you soon. He started talking. I cut him off. Apologise. You're stuck with me now. What's going to happen? I mean, Atletico have gone early. An early corner. It's taken quick. Cross come in. Oh, outside the... nothing comes of it, but great early start here from Atletico indeed. I mean, you look at some of the fixtures tonight. Bayern, Atletico, Inter Gladbach. And then you've got the little teams here, like your Midtjylland, who could pick up things. I watched Midtjylland play both legs for qualifying for this. and they weren't bad. Evander played incredibly well. Paulinho had a great game. Svetchenko at the back was solid. So I don't think you can really rule them out. Maybe not the competition, but in these games, you can't just say it's an easy walkover for Atlanta. I think it's one of those ones where you really think maybe they can hold on for at least. If you are these lower sides, if you hold on for 45 minutes, you could be very proud of yourself, especially against a side like Atalanta, who have really performed well last year, and hopefully, but it's also a big opportunity to bounce in off a big loss to Napoli. We've just had an offside here, and that's Luis Suarez. I mean, I'm just looking. I look at the obviously because I'm covering the Bayern Atletico game. I've just seen someone say can BT F off. So I feel like someone's having a couple of issues with BT. But if I load up the Bayern, there we go. Atletico doing real nice, passing around the pitch, lovely. Herrera switched it to Carrasco. Lodi now. Oh yeah, because it's Lodi in the middle! And Luis Suarez can just not poke him. But this is great. A great start from Atletico Madrid here. Lodi just in acres of space. Tolisso doesn't cover. Pavard doesn't cover. Suarez just a bit too much power on it. But if you look at both benches for these teams, you look at Bayern's and you would say they have probably got one of the best benches in terms of impact subs. Not one of the best ones, but they've got a lot of talent on there. Like you look, Javi Martinez can come in and do a solid job for them. Douglas Costa come back to Bayern. I think he'll be great. He'll just do what Perisic did last year, really. Eric for Josh Choupo-Moting, the best striker to ever grace a football pitch, apparently. He's obviously on the bench. Joshua Zirkzee, the young talent, he was looking for a move away in the summer, but never did get it. I'm just going to load up the private chat just in case anything does happen. I miss it. Jerome Boateng, great solid hand at the back. You can trust him if you're Bayern. Alphonso Davies as well. A man who hasn't had a look in really this season. I think he started 2 games. He's made a couple of mistakes early on. I think Hansi Flick has noticed that. And then you've got your young talents, Sarr and Musiala, and Mark Rocker as well, the new signing like Nubel on the bench. And then you look at Atletico, in fairness, the new signing Lucas Torreira from Arsenal. He'll come in and he can do very decent for them. Correa, Lamar, Vitolo, Hermoso. You have got names there who, if they need it, you've seen Leroy Sané there, sat up in the stands. Don't know why. Injured, I'm guessing, because it's Leroy Sané, and he seems persistently injured. I'll keep my eyes on the Midtjylland Atalanta and the Olympiacos Marseille game. I'll have it on my phone and have that keep on updating. If I miss it in the chat, let me know if a goal goes in the games that we're not reacting to Atlanta and Marseille's game. Yeah. But great start from the Luis Suarez has just won a free kick. It's Alaba prodding Suarez in the face. Suarez is staying down, still down for some reason, but dangerous free kick opportunity. We're only 5 minutes in as well, so a very dangerous opportunity here for them. Alaba's already on the yellow card as well, early on. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Bundes. It's in a couple of weeks. Me and Kyle were talking to Josh about this morning of doing a big weekend stream for the Bundesliga action. I think it's on the 7th and the 9th because for once there's no League 1 and League 2 English action. But there is some class. You've got Bayern Dortmund, Leverkusen Gladbach. And on Friday, I think, is it Werder Bremen Cologne or something? It's a relegation battle. Set piece here, though, by Atletico Madrid. Cross comes in and straight in the hands of Manuel Neuer. I mean, did we get any predictions in the chat? So we got 2-2 Porto. Sasa says City are going to win. I think 30 goals also overall in the entire games that have happened today and will happen. Let's have a look. Not many more. We've got the Europa League stream also tomorrow. That'll be Josh's watching Celtic versus AC Milan as Kingsley Coman now runs on the wing. Deep ball to the back post. Oh! And that's Robert Lewandowski. Just to the back post, just blazes it over the crossbar. Big opportunity for Bayern to take that early lead, especially when you've been on the back foot for the first 10 minutes, 7 minutes. Bernardo, you've gone Marseille 2-0. I can see a celebration, but I don't think it's a goal. I think someone's BT may have just started working again, so he'll actually be able to watch the game. That will be KL. But yeah, 2-0 Marseille. I mean, at least Porto's won it before. True, very true indeed. I think City, I mean, I know you asked about the team you support from your country that you want to do well in the competition. But yeah, I think for me it's Manchester City. Thank you, KL. Yeah, for me it's Manchester City. There's something about them. I don't know whether it's just because I'm a kit kind of guy. If you've got a nice kit, I'll like you. Or if you've got a player that you just fall in love with immediately, I'll support you. But yeah, I don't know. There's some. I think it might just be because they were actually winning, and I don't have a Premier League team. Let's keep our eyes on the other game. Obviously, look forward to Europa League tomorrow. I mean, if you're in the chat and you're new, like and subscribe. Also, let us know what teams you support. Obviously, I think I could try and name everyone's team, but I think I might get it wrong. So I won't do it with avoiding the risk of offending anyone. But you got some nice little Europa League games. Tomorrow you've also got Leverkusen Nice, which I think will be a very, very like you're into Gladbach, but for Europa League. In my opinion, you've got Bayern passing around the midfield of the pitch. The game's definitely slowed down, and Atletico got a great start within 5 minutes. You want me to do it? All right. I'll go for the easy ones. Bernardo supports Tottenham. Prince of the Underground supports. It's one of the Portuguese. Sport him. Jesseland. I want to say Red Star Belgrade, but I know I'm wrong. See, you just wanted me to offend everyone, didn't you? I hadn't heard Sasa say their team names. Florian, I'm guessing Liverpool. Jack, I'm guessing Manchester United. Chris Walton supports at Liverpool. Oh, I think. Does Justin just thought Chelsea by any chance? I might have had some assistance there, but I think there's another stream. So you've also got tomorrow, Josh, and then on Sunday you've got me again for something that I actually know quite a bit about and be able to talk about with the F1 with a lot of stuff going on, a lot of risk stuff. I'll be back for there. But now, so you want Ajax to win 2-1? I mean, I'd love to see English teams lose, just because the Twitter stuff. I'd like to Liverpool to lose, and not for Will, but with the whole Van Dijk thing, I sort of want them to lose, and I know that's probably so mean, but like, obviously it's a bad injury for him, and it is. But there's been players who've had worse injuries. I think me and Kale were talking about Ryan Mason, who got a career-ending injury, possibly a life-ending injury, and you never saw the massive outpouring of support. Like Van Dijk's getting provided with the ball in, and it's cleared. Well, the camera is not in focus from BT. Everything else is in focus, not the camera. There we go. Nope, not there we go. Horrible from BT here. We should be 10 minutes into the games now, and nothing much has happened, really. I mean, I'll just check the other Champions League games we've not got our eye on, but a boring first 10 minutes in all these games. But you know what? It might take a while. The first Champions League game. Ball coming from Kingsley Coman, and nothing comes of it. And is that a foul? No, not giving us a foul. Final triability. João Felix got down. Really big opportunity now for João Felix to really prove himself. He spent a lot of last year out injured, if I'm correct. And so, really time to prove himself in a big competition. Why he's such a highly touted youngster. Strange to see Alphonso Davies not get a start here. Really is. I mean, that is the one problem with Bayern. They've got great depth, with obviously Hernandez also a left back. And we always talk about the Bayern position changes, but Kimmich can come in at right back. I'm sure that a lot of the youngsters they've got coming up can play multiple positions. As now, Atletico just trying to build it up from the back. Bayern playing that really pressing game, which they've had a really strange start season, obviously. I think they've won one majority apart from that one embarrassing loss to Hoffenheim. And same with Dortmund. In fairness, if you're talking about the two big Bundesliga sides, who Dortmund did pick up the loss yesterday. What was everyone's game of the day yesterday? And Will said no, it's happened in his game. I think it's the same with everything. Game of the day yesterday. I've got to go with mine, and that's the only one I actually fully watched in full. Yeah, the rest were just boring. Apart from Barcelona, Ferencváros, but we can let them off. It's Barcelona and Ferencváros. United picking up a great win. I mean, you've got to keep your eyes on the English side today. Liverpool and Manchester City, see if they can pick up a win. I think of all the English clubs, Chelsea drew with Sevilla. So see if one of them could take their first loss. I mean, this will really lay out not the entire group stage, but if a big side takes a loss here, as we saw with last year was a great game, yeah. As we saw with Real Madrid, it could really change that group up quite a bit. I mean, we talked about earlier Salzburg Lokomotiv. That's a point for each team. If this game ends as a 1-0 or a win for one side, they're going to be ahead of a Bayern or Atletico, which is huge, especially in the Group B with Shakhtar picking up the win against Real Madrid. They're top of the group, and if there's a draw happens in that, it really is. It'll be interesting to see how teams play now. As Luis Suarez has broke through, obviously the man who was a Barcelona player at the start of this season, but obviously got that move when Barcelona decided they wanted to do a bit of a culling. Wasn't very happy with moving. You saw him crying, leaving training. Shows how much he probably loved the club. He was there for a while. So Liverpool must have been at least 6 or 7 years he was there for. Great goal scoring record for them as well. I think he's already scored this season as well, so hopefully he can use that as a bit of a form bouncer. Hernandez now. The thing, this game's going to be boring just because both teams will even. I think once a goal gets in from one of the teams, we're gonna. I think we'll see both teams now really try to pick it up once a goal goes in. But you need that first goal. Again, obviously Bayern Munich reigning champions in what was an incredible Champions League campaign for them. Which obviously the final not as convincing. I think most people want to see in a simple 1-0, but sometimes you can't blow teams away. As Thomas will now step over a corner, and they're going to change. I think they're actually going to put Muller in. They're actually going to probably whip it in instead of trying thing. And I think there has been a goal in the game. In the game against who is it? It is in the Manchester City Porto game. KD.
Porto have taken the lead, and it is
Wow.
Luis Diaz who has run from the left wing position all across the Manchester City back four to the right wing position and smashes it past Ederson with his right foot. It's such a good goal deep into the left-hand corner of the net. Manchester City, it looks very similar to that Lyon game, Rowan, I'm not going to lie. 1-0 Porto, and I think it's about 13 minutes. I think that might be their first shot.
Wow. I mean, great for Porto. Not the best if you're a City fan here. Ooh. Oh, right. No, sorry. But thank you very much, KD. Hopefully we'll see some more games coming from that game later on. Thank you very much. Wow. Porto at 1-0. Embarrassing for Manchester City. I mean, I already see Jocelyn laughing. It'd be a great result. I'd love to see a Porto win. You want to see them, not the favourite teams, not win. And by the way, while Kenny was talking, that corner did come in. Muller jumps up high, flicks it back further into the box, and Schuler kicks it. It just goes against the post. And then a foul was given later on. Wow. And they've given it on a very weak foul on Luis Suarez. It's what Suarez does well, though. He's good at going down and getting a foul because he stays down. I've changed everything, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Right. Porto 1-0 up against Manchester City. Who's that? Is that Michael Oliver? Who knows? Indeed. Atletico now, they've got their own opportunity to score a free kick just inside just inside Bayern's half. It'll be Hector Herrera who stands over it. Bayern are playing very high, really high. A simple ball over the top that goes through his thing, and Hector Herrera will kick in. Oh, Kimmich doesn't clear it properly. Chipped over into the box, and it's cleared by Lucas Hernandez. Not as far as Llorente, who does well there. Does very well to win a throw. It was. Slow game though. Biggest opportunity coming for Bayern, with Nixel Schuler hitting the post. Kieran Trippier now. I'll take the throw in. Summer is I thought going for a corner. A man who's really sort of adapted to La Liga. Well, you rarely see. We obviously always talk about cross comes in from the box, clear, not as far as Renan Lodi. Lodi takes out to into Carrasco, and Carrasco can't get it past. But we talk about English players going over to foreign leagues. Sancho, one of the biggest ones. Jude Bellingham now. I think Kieran Trippier, not gone under the radar, but he hasn't played actually that bad. But there's also been another chance in that Manchester City Porto game. But who has it come to, KD?
They've got a penalty to Manchester City, potentially,
Wow.
I think Pepe has been penalised for a foul on Sterling. But in the build-up to that, Gundogan, a nice little 1-2 of Aguero, actually managed to round the keeper, hit the outside of the post. The ball came back to Sterling, and Pepe has fouled him. I personally don't think it's a foul. The ref has been looking at the VAR. He's not gone over to the monitor yet. So they are checking the penalty check. We'll see if that goes for a penalty.
I'll keep you in for that because Kingsley Coman's just doing incredible. Ran down nearly half length of the pitch, plays through Tolisso. He tries to square it across the face goal, but Oblak does well just to stick his hand out and put it out for a corner. But Lewandowski was there, ready, waiting. Big opportunity for Bayern, but we'll wait and see if a penalty gets given for Manchester City.
Yeah, there might be an even bigger problem for Porto because their goalkeeper is receiving treatment as well, Marquez.
Oh, wow.
Of course, don't want to make a substitute this early on and be a goalkeeper. But Aguero has picked the ball up. The decision's not been confirmed yet, but what a way to come back.
Like a penalty. I mean, especially so quick as well.
I personally don't think it's a penalty because I think that Sterling kind of runs into Pepe and Pepe can't really do much about it. But you know what? I've seen him given for less.
So we'll see if that penalty does it. I'll keep you in for it because I doubt it's going to take them too long if there's treatment though. But what obviously we had the goal, but have Porto been the better side leading up to the goal, or was it all City?
I don't think it's been all City, but I don't necessarily think Porto have really had anything in the game. It's been a very, very lackluster affair, to be honest. Man City just cheaply giving the ball away again for the goal. I think it might have been Ruben Dias who passed it forward literally moments earlier than the goal went in. I think the chance before, Luis Diaz got at him down that left-hand side. And then for the goal, I think they lost it in midfield. And then Luis Diaz ran across all four defenders into the box and fired it low.
Wow.
They are still checking it, like I say.
We talk about City's worries in defence, but it sounds like quite not an easy goal, but if he's ran through the defence.
It was a good goal. Credit to the attacker. Not the defending, because it was a great move. Still no.
Well, what I'll do is I'll take you out and I'll bring you back in.
Yeah.
Just tell me when it's been given, and I'll bring you back in. So early penalty drama here, and obviously with the keeper going down for Porto, obviously I'm going to have to bring in on that substitute thing, and I was wasting a sub as well. Is it? I think there's 5 subs in the Champions League as Sule plays the ball over the top. And Dowski goes well to flick it on to Muller. Ooh, Muller goes in late, but it's just when he's clearing it to Josh Kimmich now. And he's going to go for the foul. I don't think that's a free kick. While that's a yellow card as well, so Thomas Muller sticks his foot in to pass the ball. And we'll come back to that because the penalty has been given.
The penalty has been given. Sergio Aguero is stood over it. What a return to the team this will be if he could put this into the back of the net against Marquez, who is fine. He's back up on his feet. It is Sergio Aguero running up to the ball. And, Marquez got a hand to it, but it just goes under him. And Manchester City reply almost instantly. It's a 1-1 at the Etihad.
It's a perfect response. What you want from Manchester City. 1-1 here in the Manchester City vs Pod game. Thank you very much, KD. Oof. Get a tasty game there. Already 2 goals within 20 minutes. Can we get a couple more? In the other games, in the Midtjylland Atalanta, still 0-0. And in Olympiacos, Marseille, it is still 0-0. So in mind, Muller just plays the ball outside the box to Kimmich. And when he's just falling, Trippier comes over and Muller does stand on Trippier's ankle. I don't think it's a yellow card. I don't even think it's a foul. Trippier goes down. He eventually does get up, but very, 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 very cheap, I'd say, indeed. Let's have a quick drink. So Bayern really finding the feet in the game now, but Atletico had their moments where they look like they can score. With Carrasco, Suarez putting Neuer under pressure, but as Manuel Neuer does, he gets it out very comfortably. Lewandowski's sitting in more of a CDM position currently. So versatile, this Bayern side. It's a poor ball by Schuler. Tries to get through to Corentin Tolisso, the Frenchman, but he can't pick it up. It seems like all the other games, very boring. You know what? We'll do a quick 20-minute update. We're nearly halfway through the first half. We'll go to Will first if he's here. Will, I mean, what's your game been like so far for the first 20 minutes?
No big chances. I'll say. As you can probably gather. But it's been end-to-end stuff, really. I mean, we know both teams are very fluid going forward, and they both had minor chances, but yeah, nothing real big. I mean, Adrian I thought he was going to give away a penalty. I thought he was going to dive in.
Oh no!
Yeah, striker, but he kind of guided him out of play, which is pretty good from him. Mane's had a few chances that have been blocked. He's looked very lively in these first 20 minutes, but other than that, yeah, it's been no major chances. It's been more of a midfield battle, but hopefully it picks up later in the game, which I think it will do. But so far, I must say Fabinho's been playing phenomenal at the back. He looks so calm.
Yeah,
so
well, I mean, it's going to be a big night for Liverpool to play, obviously, with Van Dijk. But thank you very much, Will. Before we go to KL, we'll go to KD because there's been another chance in the Man City Porto game.
Porto should be 2-1 up.
Wow.
Edison, it was, who passed the ball straight out to Uribe, who was about 20 yards out from goal. He's literally one-on-one. He should have put it straight in the back of the net, and he puts it over the bar. He absolutely shanks his effort, and he can't even believe it. His hands on his head after that chance. It should be 2-1 Porto. But,
wow.
Big chance for Porto, yeah.
It was like a big opportunity for Porto there, and to pull them ahead in a game which they're not really favourites in. Thank you very much, KD. We'll finally get to him. Hiya, KL. How's it going?
You don't have to come to me, honestly. Just copy and paste whatever I said last time I came in for the Chelsea Sevilla game, because it's identical. I'm sat here watching a midfield battle. There's a few niggly fouls which are pausing the game a little bit. There was some half chances and some blocked shots, but overall it's been a very cagey affair, and there's nothing more to report. I'll be honest with you. Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just sad you've got a boring game, unfortunately.
I'm tempted to just opt out of these watch-alongs because there's just going to be more goals in the Champions League without me, to be honest.
Just jinxing it. Oh, so cross comes in, back post. Oh, it's cleared well by Kieran. Trippy out of the box, Perisic. But thank you very much, Kyle. Hopefully, we'll come back to you with a goal later on. Poor. Kyle, I managed to get the Atalanta game. So I'll have Atalanta Midtjylland on the other side. So we've got Bayern and Atletico. Two games. Actually, dangerous free kick here for Atalanta. I won't be able to tell you the players as well because it's on a small screen. It's absolute. What I can tell you, absolutely chucking it down in at Midtjylland in Denmark. So weather update instead. Hansen there just standing. Oh, it's a. I don't think it's a great shooting opportunity, but I think they might actually shoot. It's in a great crossing opportunity. Cross does come in. Midtjylland do well. Do they get it cleared? Nope, it goes all the way out to the wing. And we've also in this Atletico game actually defending for the life. It's a Blue Moon, Sasa. Oh, it's a goal! And there is a goal in the Atalanta game, and that is Duvan Zapata, the Colombian, getting on the score sheet. Comes really out of nowhere. It comes from that free kick. Midtjylland players just seem to show off as ball goes out to the wide, and Zapata pokes it in. Where's the Atlanta? There we go. 1-0 to Atalanta. Duvan Zapata getting the goal. Great. This is what you would want from Atalanta. Get an early goal, really get in Midtjylland's head. The cross comes in deep. Oh, I think that's Alejandro Gomez goes for the scissor kick. But it's I can't see someone heads it down for Zapata, who's absolutely open. Schultz doesn't cover him, and Zapata's just got to finish a simple one-on-one, which he does very convincingly. 1-0 to Atalanta. See, when the goals start coming, they will come. It's like All-Star said, they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming. Apart from if you are a Bayern fan, an Inter fan, or Olympiacos fan, or a Liverpool fan, as both games are all still 0-0. If you're a Man City fan, you can't complain. Or Porto, you can't complain. 2 goals in that game so far. Aguero penalty and a Diaz goal to make that a 1-1 draw. Now Renan Lodi will take it down the wing, but he's just forced back. And this is a bit nice. They've got a bit of space now. Oof. Lodi. Oh, Carrasco spins his man. Outside the box, Suarez. That's a weak finish by Luis Suarez. You'd expect him to finish, at least shoot on target in them opportunities. Carrasco absolutely spins Joshua Kimmich and Schuler. Squares it across to Suarez, and Suarez just... Alaba is covering it right in front of his foot, but you expect Suarez to at least stop and control it and shoot, or just shoot and get it on target. Poor from Suarez there. So at Atletico Madrid there. I think trying to find some consistent form. I think has he scored twice since the start of this season, but Goretzka now outside the box to Kingsley Coman. Trippier does well to jockey him, holds him up a little bit. Still Kingsley Coman inside the box. Outside the box to Goretzka. Goretzka shoots straight into, I think that's Hector Herrera. As Atalanta are putting Midtjylland under a lot of pressure. And it's a goal for Bayern Munich. It's Kingsley Coman. And it's simple. It's simple and easy. If we put that's a goal there for Bayern Munich. It's what they needed to retain it. We'll update it there as well. Felix, these games as soon as get some goals wrong. Well, we've got the goal here, Bernardo. We got the 1 goal and a big thing. And we see here, it comes off the Goretzka shot. It comes off Herrera. And João Felix, it's Joshua Kimmich does incredibly well then. João Felix doesn't go for the tackle on the 50-50. Kimmich wins it, pings a lovely ball, spots Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman controls it, slots it past Oblak. And that's a great ball by Kimmich. It's a great control by Coman and great finish. Who's to blame there? It's João Felix. He just doesn't control the ball. Another update from Manchester City. Kyle Walker is on a yellow now. No good, especially, talk about Alaba getting one and Muller. Can't be getting yellow cards in the first half. It means you have to be more cautious. That's a great pass by Josh Kimmich, though. And it's a great goal, and Bayern Munich now 1-0. It's what you expected from him, but at least they've got the goal now. We've seen when Bayern scored the goal, they really can get running. They really do run with momentum. So Atletico need to shut this off. Get a goal or just hold the ball up. Don't let them capitalise. We've seen him here, Renan Lodi. He'll end up going back. No, he doesn't. He blitzes down the wing. He doesn't win a corner because Pavard does incredibly well. And Pavard still keeps it in, but it's given away to Carrasco. To Lam. Oh, Carrasco goes down. Cross comes in outside the box. Trippier cuts inside, and Kingsley Coman will run down the pitch. He dispossesses Trippier. Tolisso now plays to his fellow Frenchman, Coman, but nothing comes of it. At least we'll get some more goals. The Michelin game's on 30 minutes. Bayern Munich has just hit 30 minutes. So with 15 minutes left until the end of the first half. And some of these games have been dead. Some of these games get a bit rolling. For Atletico, maybe you just... Luis Suarez is offside as well. Big opportunities. Him and Carrasco again linking up well. João Felix also just a bit offside. Both teams. Not looking the best. Bayern obviously the better side. Here, that's a Cabba. Don't even win a free kick. He just gets injured in the process, but it's not even a foul. For Midtjylland, it's all about holding on. Just proving some games. Rapid Vienna versus Arsenal, obviously another English team. In European competitions, big game for them to try start a Europa League win. You expect them to win it, but you never know. Speaking of English teams, Leicester versus Zorya Luhansk. They're called in Tottenham versus Lask Linz. Probably the hardest game out of all the English sides in the Europa League. Lask Linz, obviously. Oh, boy. It's Thomas Muller again. Him and Tolisso linking up. Tolisso passes it to Muller. Muller tries to dink it over to Lewandowski. But nothing comes of it. But it's Bayern really trying to get this second goal. It's Kimmich now. Another long ball to the opposite side of the thing. Coleman whips it in. It's not massively cleared. And there you go, João Felix. Felix and now he's got Carrasco opening a bit of space. Carrasco now will run against the Bayern defenders. Tries to take on Nicholas Sula, and Sula just stands up and then spanks him basically. And we finally got a chance in the Liverpool Ajax game. Who is it to, Will?
Chance to Liverpool comes from Adrian. Surprisingly, he actually makes a good pass out for Alexander Arnold. Actually, really nice ball. Alexander Arnold pings a beautiful ball to the Ajax box. Salah, he outmuscles the centre back and he plays this lovely back heel. And I'm thinking, Bobby Firmino, if he can get on the end of this, is going to be we've got a chance for Ajax actually.
Mm.
Oh, what a save! It's Adrian with a brilliant save for Liverpool. But you're going back to the chance Liverpool had. It was a Salah back heel, and Daley Blind got a brilliant tackle to deny Firmino because it would have been a tapping. But the chance there for Ajax came from Promes. I think it was whipped by the left back Tagliafico, and Promes point blank range. I thought it was offside, but it wasn't. And Adrian made the save. It's fair play to him. But yeah, 32 minutes gone, and it's starting
the man that you dissed in the lineups may have just kept you in the game. Thank you very much, Will. Hopefully we'll come back to you very soon. We've just seen a great save also. Thank you, Will. A great save in this Michelin game. A great save by the Atalantan goalkeeper. Kingsley Coman again running wild on the left wing. Cross comes to the back post and go all the way out to Benjamin Pavard, who does well to win the throw-in. Bayern really going for it. As Goretzka now will whip the ball and poo across. But he'll go for a throw-in again. Is this a penalty? I think it might be. Is this a penalty? No, I think he's gone for a free kick for Atlanta. It was Schultz who tries to win the header. Schultz tries to win the header. I think he goes down, but I'll quickly check on the Marseille game. I don't think there's been a goal. No, it's still 0-0 in Olympiacos versus Marseille. Not long left now of the halves. Now Atletico, can they mount something? Lode plays it through to Suarez. Suarez just hoofs it up high and long to Marcos Llorente, who controls that lovely. But he's just got no options on the wing and eventually has to go back to the defence. I do feel sorry for some of these Atletico players who are trying to create something. There's no one on the wings from his Atlanta now. Outside the box. Atlanta, well defended by Midtjylland. As Atletico finally get in Bayern's half for a bit. Bernardo Silva on a yellow now, obviously the Portuguese man. And I said I hope we go back to him soon. And we actually, it's been a goal, but who for, Will?
It's a goal for Liverpool, and it's actually an own goal. It starts off with a throw-in on the left-hand side, and Andy Robertson throws it in towards Mane. Mane with a beautiful spin on the defender. He puts it into the box. He's aiming for Mo Salah. Well, he's actually gone for, I don't know whether it was a shot or a cross, but it's in towards Salah. But Tagliafico, he's turned it into his own net. Very, very unlucky for him. But Liverpool do take the lead. And Liverpool in the last 10 minutes have really started pressing on. They've really started, trying to take over the game. And they've got the deserved goal. Sadio Mane, I said he was the brightest man on the pitch. He's caused the opportunity. And it's an own goal from Tagliafico. So a brilliant start for Liverpool. They lead 1-0.
Golden E, thank you very much, Will. Goal for Liverpool. It's what they needed. And against a weak Ajax side, I mean, you even compare it to last year and the year before, they are missing key players. Like Kieran mentioned on the RM. Oblak Neuer comes out there, not Oblak. Neuer comes out and just catches the ball, but risky there from Bayern. Is Atlanta outside the box? Oh, that's a great goal. I think it's the captain. Is that Papu Gomez? It is. It's Alejandro Gomez. Outside the box. Acres of space. Lewandowski's just gone down in the box. I don't think he's waved it away, but Papu Gomez outside the box hits it. And Hansen can't do anything. It goes just over his head. Rattles, I think, off the crossbar into the back of the net. That's a great goal. It's just got so much room. It's Zapata. Finds him. Boom. Hits it. Oh, it's not even off the crossbar. It's just a lovely well hit. And Papu Gomez with a great goal. Cancelo also now on a yellow card in the City game. Crossed into the box and it's cleared by Benjamin Pavard. Can't get anything. Atalanta now 2-0 up against FC Midtjylland. Brought to the side and knocked out my boy Slavia Praga. Not looking confident here. Alejandro Gomez getting the goal. Love Papu Gomez. Great little player. As we had a chance we had two chances. So Bayern Munich, Lewandowski goes down in the box, Michael Oliver waves it away. But then on the opposite side, it's it's Herrera who gets on the box and just crosses it, dinks it into the box, but no one there to get onto it. And Benjamin Pavard clears it. I think Suarez might be injured. Either he's injured or he's really gassed out because he's running very, very slow right now. Like really slow. Interesting to see. Quick update on all the scores. So Liverpool 1-0 up against Ajax. Bayern Munich 1-0 up against Atletico Madrid. Manchester City 1-0 with Porto. And unfortunately for KL, Inter Milan 0-0 against Gladbach. Atletico do win a corner though. And it's Suarez, the man who I said looks absolutely shattered. Michelin now coming forward though. They broke well away here. Oh, that's a clear dive there by Kaba. That's just stupid. He flies himself in the air. No need for it. That should be a yellow card for simulation, in my opinion. It's 2-0 up. Atalanta. Renan Lodi gone down. It's a little niggle. We'll see if he's all right. He said he's fine. He said he's okay. So Atletico now. Oh, Diego Simeone looks good in that suit, doesn't he? Fair play to him. I can appreciate a manager who dresses in a suit. As a cross does come in front post, and he comes 2-0 wide over the crossbar. No, he didn't have to do anything. Oh. I do feel sorry for KL. He had it boring yesterday with Chelsea Sevilla in a game which you think, you know what, quite two even-sized Chelsea the favourites. As the ball goes over top of Zufan Zapata. Holds it up well. Shot straight at the keeper, but he doesn't even catch it headed back. Close opportunity there for Atalanta to get their third just before the end of the half. And unfortunately, KL's going to do the same with Inter Gladbach, a game which you think could be really competitive. Currently a 0-0, but we've nearly got another half left. We've nearly got another half. As Savic now will try clear, and that's a poor clearance by Savic. I think he tries to find Kieran Trippier, but just doesn't. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. That's going to go all the way back to Neuer, and the game will be completely slowed down. Look forward to tomorrow. Slavia Prague playing their Europa League game. It has been confirmed. I know that the Inter game was a bit... I don't think it was never calling the question about off, but if there had to be much more rotation, because obviously Akraf Hakimi tested positive for COVID, but Damien comes in for him. Wish him all the best. Hopefully he can get ill. Get better. Don't want him to get ill. He's already is ill. Now, Atletico... Suarez doesn't break his man. I feel like Suarez had a poor game. He's just been sat offside the entire game. And then when a ball goes over the top, he's too gassed out. Hernandez does well. Hernandez! Oh! The French left back there blazes through the entire line. He gets tackled, but the ball goes up in the air, flicks up again, and then just hits it on the half volley. On the full volley, sorry. Goes straight into the stands. Might as well risk it. You 1-0 up comfortably as well. Atletico don't really look convincing in terms in front of the net. Michelin, if Michelin can get a goal just before the end of the half, they've still got a chance, and I think it's still 0-0 in that Olympiacos Marseille game. It is still 0-0. Great for Olympiacos. Well, I suppose it's good for Marseille. It's Lewandowski now. Kingsley Coman. Oh, he tries to do too much. He doesn't. Goretzka! And it's 2-0 to Bayern Munich. And that's Leon Goretzka. And it's Kingsley Coman again involved. Lewandowski does incredible. Runs it through the middle of the pitch. Spots Kingsley Coman. Coman actually gets swallowed up quite a lot by at least 3 Atletico defenders. But that leaves the acres of space on the right side for, I think, Goretzka and I think Benjamin and Muller. And Lewandowski puts it through to Coman. Coman slows Savic, Trippier, and Herrera all surround him. Leaves Goretzka with an acres of space. Hits it on the half volley. It's a lovely hit. It comes off the Lodi's thigh, but it was still going in. And while I'm saying Bayern 2-0, there has been another goal, and it is Atalanta. Atalanta are now 3-0 up. It looks like a Luis Muriel goal here. Zapata plays it out to the wing. Again, oh, that's unfortunate. Zapata takes a shot outside the box. It's a lovely shot, and it's parried away by the keeper, and Muriel just slots home the rebound. He's clearly onside, and Atalanta running away. I mean, you talked about games having a lot of goals. Right there. And finally, we'll go to him. There's been a chance. Kieran, who's it for?
It's only took 40 minutes, but it's Inter Milan. It's a lovely 1-2 between Alexis Sanchez and Lukaku. It's not the usual strike force, of course, Jose Martinez, but they look like they've played together for years. Lukaku is one-on-one with Elvedi, does a step over, shifts it to his right. It is his weaker foot, hits it across Jan Sommer. He's inches wide of the post, but I'm just happy that he got a shot on goal, because if you look for the stats, I think that's Siri. Even she's bored.
It seems like a dead game. I feel very sorry for you, Kieran. Hopefully we come back with a goal just before the half. If not, you've got to try Blag. You've got to try Blag at halftime what the game's been like. But we'll see you in a sec. Big opportunity. I think that's Robin Gosens for Atalanta. Poor defensive issue between Hansen and Schultz. And Gosens sniffs it away, but Hansen does incredibly well. And then again, Gosens again outside the box, just skies it over the crossbar. But chances are plenty now. KD, Manchester City. Who is a chance to come to?
Well, Manchester City could have found themselves 2-1 behind. It was a fantastic pass from Corona into Marega, who found himself behind the back line of Manchester City. He tried to pull a ball back for, I think it might have been Uribe, who scuffed his shot, and it was cleared off the line fantastically by Kyle Walker. Porto's still coming forward now, if you want to stay with me.
Yeah, I'll stay with you.
On the right-hand side of the penalty area. Their first real flurry forward for maybe about 20-25 minutes since they got the goal. Corona does put the ball in low, and it is cleared by Eric Garcia. But there are shouts for the penalty. The referee is waving them away, though, for a potential push on Pepe.
Well, hopefully we get a goal just before the end of the half. Not long left, probably 2 minutes.
I think there's 2.5 minutes left, plus added time, of course.
Well, thank you very much, Katie. When I said the chances are coming and they don't stop coming, they don't, because we're going to go to Will now in the Ajax Liverpool game. Where's this chance come from, Will?
Massive chance for Ajax. It starts with Neres in the middle of the park, plays a beautiful over-the-top through ball to Tadic, who is played onside. He gets him behind Fabinho. Adrian comes out of his goal. He's in absolute no man's land. But who's there to clear? Tadic actually chips it over Adrian. It's going in, but Fabinho is there. He clears it off the line. An incredible clearance. And like I said, he's probably been one of the best players on the pitch tonight for Liverpool. And Liverpool go up the other end. Mane puts in a ball from the left-hand side, and it's almost another own goal for Ajax. So that last 2 minutes have been very, very crazy.
Wow.
But Ajax consider themselves very unlucky not to have scored there, because Fabinho was incredible there, clearing that ball off the line. Well,
thank you very much, Will. Fabinho there, the coming in to replace Virgil van Dijk and stepping up. We've just had half-time in the Atalanta game against Midtjylland. Atalanta going to the half, 3-0 up. Great performance. We'll just read a couple of the comments that I've missed. These games snoozers, oh my God, no, Atalanta 3. Nice job, Atalanta. They can definitely bag 5 tonight for sure. And there is another yellow card. So Koke just got one earlier. And then he swings at Muller, both 50-50, but he does swing. And it's a yellow card for Koke. No, for Herrera now as well. No, 1 minute out of time left. 40 seconds left in our game then. My game. Oh, that's stupid from Herrera. He just puts his hand out into Kimmich's face. He looks where his face is. Poor from Herrera now, with a lot of the Atletico Madrid team on yellow cards. I'll have a look, because there's got to be a lot. Where is it? There we go. Already nearly all three. No, not as many as you think. But Herrera, Koke, and Ren and Lodi in the space of 3 minutes, 3 yellow cards. Bayern really looking good. Atletico not looking strong. So I said, go Ajax. 1 minute added on in the boring game as my game goes into half time. 3 minutes added on in the Manchester City Porto game. 1 minute in the Inter Gladbach game. games are now. We'll come to the end of the second half. We'll bring everyone in once everyone's hit full time. We'll bring them in sporadically. I'd love to bring KL in now because I can see that he's not there, but I won't. As well, Bayern lead going to the half 2-0 up, and they've looked good. They have looked good. Leon Goretzka getting a goal in the 41st minute, and you can see more goals going in. Same with, it's like with the Atalanta game. Atletico don't look in it, unfortunately. And it's sad to see because there's some players who are trying to find win, Carrasco and Llorente, but Suarez being incredibly slow and not moving, sitting and offside a lot. He's not trying to create opportunities. João Felix hasn't done much. He hasn't stepped foot wrong, same with Suarez, but it feels like they haven't tried. Like the Goretzka goal came from a João Felix not going for a 50-50. We've got half time in the Liverpool Ajax game. You know what? We'll bring in Will just to have a general chat about his game while the other games are finishing off. Will, I mean, you're winning.
Yeah, we're winning. That's the most important thing. Look, you need to win in these big away games in your group stage. Liverpool are winning 1-0. I mean, it's not been the greatest of games, especially in the first 30 minutes or so. It was very, very flat, but the game's really picked up now. Both teams have kind of touched each other out. I think both teams came into the game a bit cagey, but the red eye going for it now. Obviously, Liverpool's goal came from a Tagliafico one goal. Very, very unlucky. Like I said, Mane, I don't know whether it was a shot or a cross, but Tagliafico went to clear it. He just completely miskicked it. It went bottom corner. But Ajax had their chances. Obviously, they've had a goal cleared off the line. And just then, Ajax were really, really pushing on. But Joe Gomez and Fabinho, they've been brilliant at the back of Liverpool. They've played fantastic. And Alexander-Arnold and Andy Robertson have managed to get forward quite a bit and get a few crosses in. But yeah, this game is far from over, but it's looking like it's going to be a very, very good second half.
Hopefully. We'll bring in, before bringing Kieran, but I just said games have picked up pace, should be an exciting second, really should. I mean, Atlanta going into half 3 goals up, getting the late one, same with Bayern Munich. And a lot of the teams, Liverpool winning. City, Porto, going to have a bit of a fight, but we'll bring a game which hasn't been exciting. There he is.
I was going to say, I wish someone would tell Inter Milan that the games have picked up because what do you want me to do, Rowan? We could just sit here and,
Who's been the standout player? In a boring 0-0, who's actually tried to show some fight for the sides? Or is it no one?
My eyes are fighting to stay open. That's probably... No, if you want the story of this half, we've had one shot on target.
Okay.
And that was from 40 yards from a free kick that went straight into Sommer's hands. So I don't even think we can class it, to be honest.
Well, in fairness, if it's a 0-0, who do you think these teams should bring on to make an impact?
I think we need that meme where it's just like Kieren shaking hands with bad game on the Watchalong.
Yeah.
That is what it's felt like, Will. It is copy and paste of yesterday. For me, every final ball has just been absolutely awful. There's been a few opportunities where they've got into the final third and there's been some nice spaces, but no one seems to be able to get that final pass off. I think I'm looking at the benches here. Radjanine Golan, I feel he can bring something different to that midfield. I think Lautaro Martinez is the big one, because I've not seen anything of Alexis Sanchez so far. I think the only man that I've seen a bit of is Romelu Lukaku, but that's because he can hold the ball up. But the problem is when he's held the ball up, he's either misplaced the pass or there's been nothing to come of it. So I'll be honest, Rowan, I just want a shot on target.
Should we bring in a game that's actually had more than one goal?
Yeah.
Giddy, how's it going?
Oh, well.
I know he's got food in his mouth. But Manchester City Porto 1-0. Aguero penalty, Diaz goal. Any signs of a breakthrough for the other team?
Good game, to be honest. Very, very end to end, I'd have to say. End of that half, Porto were by far the better side. City probably dominating on possession, if I were to look at the stats. Even game. I think City have got to dig in if they want to win this one.
Yeah. I mean, it's a shame that Porto conceded that penalty so quick after their goal, because you would have hoped they could have ride the momentum and got through. I mean, again, because it's a draw, what players do the teams bring on to make that impact?
Oh, we talked before the game, and there's only really 3 recognised first teamers on that City bench. If I just get it up now, you've got Ferran Torres on there, you've got Fernandinho on there, Phil Foden, of Zinchenko. Apart from that, they've got Felix Amencha, Tommy Doyle, Taylor Hart, Howard Bellis, Cole Palmer, and Adrian Bernabe. I think we'll probably, the youngsters, we'll probably see the likes of Phil Foden and Ferran Torres in the second half at some point. Bernardo Silva's not really got into the game at all. I think he'll be replaced quite early. But for Porto, I think just more of the same. I think they'll be more than happy to get out of a 1-1 draw. And their system, that little three at the back that they're playing, is working wonders.
What you want to say? I mean, this isn't just the final watch on of the week. We've got 2 more coming up. So tomorrow we've got Josh. I don't know if he's joined by anyone. But for the Milan versus Celtic game. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's right. I don't know what time that will be live. Check on at the _ top corner Twitter, and he'll definitely be tweeting out when he's going live. And then on Sunday, I'm back for the Portimao, the Portuguese Grand Prix. I'll be talking about Lance Stroll getting COVID and still being in the paddock. I'll be talking about all the latest driver shifts in the teams as well. So even if you're not an F1 fan, come and hop in, have a chat about F1, get to learn it a bit. Well, we're still going to be waiting for the games to come back. I mean, Atalanta being 3-0 up, very convincing from them. I think we expected it, but you lot said it's going to be export more goals. Bold prediction, how many goals are Atalanta going to score before the end of this game?
5.
Yeah, I agree.
5. That's what I was going to go with, to be honest.
Wow.
I think I'll probably go to Will on this one. Like, is that the team you fear most? I think in that group it's got to be.
Yeah, definitely. Just because how good they are going forward, and especially with us having Van Dijk out as well, it's a massive blow. Although Joe Gomez, like I said, Joe Gomez and Fabinho played well tonight, that Atalanta score is so free-flowing. And that they're the team that I think will challenge us most for top spot. Ajax, again, they're a good team, but they've been depleted over the years that much. I think that Atalanta and Liverpool are a bit stronger than them. And Midtjylland, they're kind of like, whatever. I think they're just happy to be there, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, they're definitely the team that I'm fearing the most in this group, without a doubt.
Isn't Joe Matip injured as well?
He's picked up a knock. He's not out. I think he will come back for the weekend against Sheffield United, but I don't think Liverpool wanted to risk him. Thiago's also been left at home. They didn't want to risk him. And I think Hendo's just getting a rest, to be honest, because if Henderson gets injured, then this team really will be struggling.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm just going to talk about Olympiacos Marseille, the other game that we're not covering. It seems like Olympiacos have had more possession, but Marseille 8 shots to Olympiacos' 4. So a lot. At least just go watch that game, Kieran. That has shots in it.
And I still believe in this game. I thought the thing is maybe I've chose the games that are so tight that both teams just counter each other out, and then it ends up being an inevitable 0-0. But hopefully in the second half it can pick up. But I thought that because of the Shakhtar result, they'd kick into second gear. But I don't even think the car's started yet.
No, I mean, we can have some championship updates as well, by the way. Bournemouth 1-0 up against Cardiff. Preston 1-0 up against QPR. Brentford 2-1 up against Sheffield Wednesday. Stoke drawing 2-2 with Barnsley. And Watford beating Blackburn 3-1. Just showing them the Kingsley Coman goal. It's a lovely pass by Joshua Kimmich. Just lost it over the Atletico defence, and Coman slots win. And Sean Goretzka's second goal. Coman, Lewandowski lovely on the break. Plays it to Coman, who again beats Savic, beats Trippier, beats Koke, and Goretzka just hits it on the half volley. Lovely finish, 2-0.
Have Atletico Madrid got going yet? It sounds to me like that's a very one-sided game.
Yeah, they're not good. It's Suarez for me. It was like 20 minutes in, and he looked like he ran a marathon, but yet I haven't actually seen him do any running. So,
He's on a bit of timber, hasn't he, from what I've seen?
Yeah, he's a bit of a yeah, we can let him. He can let himself go a bit. He's getting a bit older. It's also João Felix. It was when the first goal came from the Kingsley Coman thing. It's Joshua Kimmich and João Felix both went for the ball. João Felix jumped over the ball. He was scared of Kimmich's sliding tackle. It was a great tackle. Kimmich as well plays it through to Coman. If João Felix just goes in for the 50-50, it's not a goal for Coman. I don't think we would see the second goal. It's just naivety.
I was about to ask where Jose Maria Jimenez is, but apparently he's got coronavirus and he's been out for a month so far. So I wonder, because maybe I think he's the real leader at centre back, but without him, they just don't look as good.
Yeah, Savic not looking convincing, to be honest with you. I'll be honest.
But you were talking about the mobility of Luis Suarez. Why don't we ever talk about the mobility of Moussa Marega? He's been absolutely everywhere in this first half. Genuinely, he's been defending like on the edge of his own box in the first half. What a striker. Sign him up.
Has it been like 11 behind the ball for Porto and then break when you can? Or have they actually tried to like inflict some sort of game plan?
I think their game plan is nick it in midfield because that's all they've been trying to do. And they could be winning this game. Manchester City showing signs of what happened last year, giving it away from the back. Literally, Edison passed it straight out to Uribe, which he was about 18 yards out, had a clear sight of goal and managed to blaze it over the crossbar into Rose Ed.
Is Moussa Marega now the best defensive striker in the world?
I think at this current moment in time, until Roberto Firmino scores, Moussa Marega will hold that title. If he scores, I'm going mental.
We're going to hear him through all of our mics. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing the games are coming back soon. What Europa League games do you look forward to tomorrow?
What
Celtic on the Sports on YouTube channel.
We can. Do you want me to tell you what the games are?
No, I've got them, but by the way, Rowan, it'll be live about 7:45 because it kicks off at 8, so it'll be the same.
I'm looking forward to Leicester.
The game.
Leicester and Zoria. Looking forward to that.
Oh, I'll pick. Yeah, I've got two actually.
Wow, Grader.
I'm cheating. Bayer Leverkusen versus Nice because that'll be a great game. And well, I say it'll be a great game. It'll be 0-0, so don't watch whatever I suggest. And Standard Liège versus Rangers, which I think will be another good game.
I think last Tottenham will be a good game.
Mm-hmm. That's shit. Beersheba versus Slavia as well. No, you've got to, look at PSV Granada as well.
I think
very nice.
Tomorrow, I'm thinking about what I'm going to watch tomorrow. I think probably Arsenal at 5:55, and then maybe I want to watch Celtic and AC Milan, but I think I might watch Leicester.
Yeah, I think Napoli vs AZ Alkmaar as well. I think we talked about this when we did the draw. The Europa League's just come a long way, I think, from what it used to be. Like, there's a lot of teams in here that I could easily put next to them, and people would, if they knew nothing about football, and say, are these in the Champions League or are they in the Europa League? Most teams would fit right in the Champions League.
I remember watching, when Liverpool went Europa League, like maybe 7 years ago. Our group was Young Boys, Anzi Mahachkala, I think have now completely folded as a club, and Udinese. Udinese finished bottom on 4 points. Young Boys, Liverpool, and Angie, I think, all finished on 10 points each, but we won the group somehow on goal difference.
I think the year that we won it, we had Fenerbahce, Feyenoord, and Zoria in our group.
Then you had Celta Vigo in the semi-finals, didn't you?
Yeah, we had Rostov, Anderlecht, Celta Vigo, Saint Etienne, and then we played Ajax in the final.
It's mad because none of these teams are even in that. Like the ones you've literally just listed, none of them are in the tournament.
I think fair play to the Europa League. I think people have to take it a bit more seriously.
Dnipro made it to the final, lost to Sevilla, and Dnipro have now had to completely restart as a club.
It's just insane. But I agree. I think the Europa League does. I do look forward to watching the Europa League, whereas in the past, I think people have just kind of put it to the side and forgot it exists. And maybe that's because the big Premier League teams have started to, drop into it, like your Man Uniteds who've been in it a few times, your Arsenals, big followed clubs, even though they're going out to the back out of Azerbaijan every week. But,
When does Euro Cup 2 start?
Next year.
Oh, I can't wait for that.
They're going to be on Thursday nights as well. They're going to be on Thursday nights like alongside the Europa League. Or do you think they'll do the Euro Cups at 5:55, the Europa League's at 8 o'clock, spice it up a bit? I'm not
sure because I think the only reason they do that is because of TV broadcasting rights in certain countries. Yeah. Like they don't want 3 English games on at once just to spread the viewership. But I don't know when I'd want the Euro Cup 2 to take place. It's just a weird tournament, isn't it? I just think it'll be like...
Are they taking like a team for example, England have got 3 Europa League teams. One of them got a qualifier. Are they just going to put 7 straight into Euro Cup 2 and 5th and 6th in Europa League?
I think.
Are they going to add like 8th into Euro Cup 2? Maybe I don't know.
It's 7th that gets Euro Cup 2. You only have 1 team from England in it. I know that, and 1 team from the other major countries.
I think what they should do is put the Carabao Cup winner in as well? Because that, we've had this argument like no one likes the Carabao Cup versus what the big teams are saying now, which is fair. If you put the winner of that into Euro Cup, so I just feel like it might be the strangest tournament on planet. Like I feel like you'd see loads of goals, you just not know who half the people are.
It's a good chance for the Farmers just to score a couple of goals, isn't it?
Imagine Musa Marega in bloody Euro Cup 2 and have 25 goals a season.
Has everyone games restarted by there?
No, I'm watching Messi like a ball around his own.
Yeah, my game's restarting, and then there's been a sub as well. They've brought on Henderson. I'm not sure who it's for. I just saw Henderson getting his top on.
Final thing on Euro Cup 2. Do you think it'd be a good way for players to earn moves? Because we've seen it like people who've like starred in Europa League and starred in the Champions League. Maybe it's a bit lower down. Like he might star in a move and get one to Brighton, but
Brighton might be Euro Cup 2.
Imagine if you win the League Cup winners. Imagine if like a Championship or a League 1, League 2 side win it.
Well, if the Carabao Cup's not available, I've heard that, leasing.com, winner of that.
Give it to leasing.com winners. We're already through to the next round. Just give it to us this season. We'll be set.
Just give it winners of League 1.
Also, there is a sub. Thank you for that, Will, by the way. I heard that. And there is a sub in this game. There is a certain man taking the field.
Oh, it's a goal.
Wow. Lautaro Martinez.
Sorry, yeah, it's João Felix. It's 2-1 to Bayern. Ooh. I'll remove you lot in a second, but and it's Manuel Neuer's fault. Oh, wait.
Is it VR?
It's a goal. No, it's a goal. I think he's talking with his sister now. Put it as... It's offside, never mind.
Yeah.
Even go to VAR.
I bet after last night's game and also the Liverpool game, but Katie's a big fan of VAR now.
I'm just looking at... Well, how's it offside? What?
VAR.
What were the when Rashford banged in that winner?
João Felix. So João Felix shoots. Suarez is stood in front of Manuel Neuer.
Unbelievable.
That's what they've given it for.
Well, Martinez has come on for Alexis Sanchez, which is massively important news. So
I feel like you should keep Kieren in, Rowan. Just so you've got someone to talk to, and he's got someone to talk to.
Chanty for Ajax. Oh, they've hit the post. Jesus, was that David Klassen? It was.
My game's not started yet.
It was David Klassen. Brilliant strike. Hits the post. Adrian was beaten, like always.
Oh, wait.
I mean,
Liverpool.
The most interesting part of this game so far is that there's currently more balls on the pitch while we're playing than shots on target because there's 2 balls on pitch. Get it?
just like Will just said, Adrian were beaten, as always.
Shall I just keep you lot in?
You didn't even spell it, mate.
I feel like if you keep us all in, we could all talk over each other.
True.
Yeah. I think that's probably what would happen.
We'll keep Kieran in until he gets a goal or a shot on target.
Is this some sort of like 0-0 pity? He just gets to
sure.
Yeah, that is exactly what it is, isn't it? Yeah,
Bernardo says, I used to laugh at Thursday nights. Lol, Adrian, I imagine there are plenty of balls on the pitch. Horrible. Right. We'll say bye to Will because your game started. We'll say bye to KD because your game's about to start. And we'll keep Little Pity Boy in here.
Wow. That's not the nickname.
No, I'm kidding. Do you want me to keep you or are you happy to go?
You know what? It's up to you. I think if you saved me till a shot on target, I'd be here all day. So it's really up to you.
We'll say bye, and if there's a moderate chance you can come back. But thank you very much. Lovely halftime chat. They carried me there. Game did restart. We did have a goal with João Felix. Takes a shot just outside the box. And I don't think it hit. Thing is, I don't think it hit Suarez, but I think they've given it for obstruction. Suarez is literally stood right in front of Neuer, but I think that's a goal. But now it's João Felix. João Felix now plays through Suarez, and that's great. Defended by Hernandez. Oof. And Hernandez comes across to shepherd the ball, but Pavard and Schuler and Neuer all leave it, and then I think Pavard has to come across and just kick it out for a throw-in. Very risky. It's Hernandez who's gone down holding his eyes. Not a common injury, you see. The old eye injury. So what happens here? Hernandez, Pavard as well. It's just stop it going out for a corner. He keeps it in for a throw-in. There's no sure what happens with Hernandez. That's Felix has done nice to hold it. And then Luis Suarez Hernandez just comes across and sort of, out pressures him. KL has gone. I don't know where he's gone, but he's gone from the bottom. So we'll welcome him back when he's back. Oh, as the cross comes in, Carrasco plays a lovely ball in, but Lucas Hernandez does clear it. And I don't think there's been any subs from either team, which I'm very surprised. Oh, Herrera does lovely. There we go. KL is back, but Herrera does lovely there. He's back. Kimmich does well. Oh, and Tolisso now. The Bayern, long ball over the top by Tolisso. By Thomas Muller in acres of space. He's asking Pavard to run. He uses Pavard. Ball into the middle. Poor ball hits straight at Felipe. And that's been given as a foul. Wow. I'm very surprised that's been given as a thingy. Rip Kale. Oh, I know why you went. I do apologise. I've only just seen it. There's been a goal. I'm so sorry.
I was screaming. I was screaming at the top of my lungs. It's a goal. It's a goal for Inter Milan. It comes from a chipped ball into the box. Martinez already making the difference. He heads it across goal. It looks like it's going out of play because it just misses the post. D'Ambrosio cuts it back in. Darmian prods it. It's blocked. But who prods it in, puts it home? Romelu Lukaku, the star man for Inter Milan. And it's 1-0.
Wow. See, yeah. I knew if I got rid of you would have got a goal. And you get it there. Well done.
Yeah. Thank you.
You've got to get more goals now. You've got to get more goals.
Well, I don't want it to end there. It's been a much better start to the second half, but that's not very difficult at all.
It's the Martinez impact.
It is. It's all we need. I did say at half-time, bring him on and make the difference, and he has done. So it's 1-0 to Inter Milan, Romelu Lukaku again.
Nice. Things we want to say. Thank you very much, Kel. I got a goal from Kieren in that Inter game. All games now. No, that's a lie, because Olympiacos doesn't have... I think Olympiacos does have a goal. I'll just check. I've just seen that someone scored. I just want to check that it's not in a game that one of us is watching. I don't think it is. I think we're all right there. Okay, so there was a goal. It was in the Olympiacos game. And Georgios Mazaras from Olympiacos scores, but the goal is ruled out after a VAR review. Poor Olympiacos saying getting the goal, but being ruled out by VAR. I'll be interested to see if that was controversial. Poor Mazaras. Thank you, Bernaldo, for keeping us informed. Poor Mazaras. And you know what? We've had a goal. We've also had a chance in the Manchester City versus Porto game. Who's it for, Kieran?
It's for Manchester City, and a great save by Marquezine. It's a cross from the right-hand side from Bernardo Silva. It's a wicked deflection, I think it is, off Malang Sarr, the Chelsea low knee. Falls to the feet of Gundogan, who hits it side foot on the volley. And it's a curling effort towards the bottom right-hand corner. Marquezine pulls off a great save to keep Porto in it at the moment, 1-1.
Oh, go on, Porto. Go on, man. Say, great tasty little game there we're getting. Feisty, I think they'll call it. Boo VAR, of course. Oh, we could have got goals in every single match. I saw it pop up on my iPad there, and I thought, we've got it. Trippier plays the ball through to Suarez. Suarez tries to play through Llorente. Kind of control goes back to Neuer. Shame Atletico, and it's Luis Suarez for me who has to come off here. He really is not having a good game. Not a good game for him at all. All indeed. Atlanta winning a corner. It was Robin Gosens runs on the wing, and it's cleared. Seeing now Tolisso now, who's had a really good game today. Really good game. Ball's flicked outside the box. Atalanta take it to the win. It's Luis Muriel whips the ball in, and it goes all the way out, all to the other side to Robin Gosens. Oh, that's got to be... Gosens does well there. And he tries to win a penalty and he just doesn't get it. It's Papu Gomez, so not Robin Gosens. Gomez just runs and runs. I don't think it's a penalty, but it does go down easy. It goes down very easy. Oh. Llorente now to João Felix. Again, a guy who hasn't a good game. He's done well there. He's out-strength Muller and Kimmich to get the ball out. Let's go. Trying to inject a bit more pace into the game. Lodi will cross it in. It's poor cross to Neuer. Oh, and in the Atlanta game, the ball goes all the way through. From a corner now, this time, Thomas Muller bursting through. Plays it to Kingsley Coman. Coman now holding the ball up. Put outside the box to Tolisso. Takes a horrid touch, but he gets it through to Leon Goretzka, who's had a really good game. Hernandez. To Coman. Back to Hernandez. Hernandez cuts inside. Passes the ball through to Muller. He's tackled by Koke now. Oh, I'm going to say the counter-attack, but they've won the ball back. Tolisso. Lewandowski. To Kingsley Coman. Oh, Coman can't get it under control. Oh, but there again, another big chance for Bayern Munich to get a third in this game. Atletico just don't look in it at all. Olympiacos Marseille still 0-0. Still 0-0. So close. But again, yet so far, and really haven't showed anything. I'm surprised Simeone hasn't made a change. Did Kimmich as well to win a header. And again, Muller holds his body up well. And Suarez keeps the ball out of play, man. It's just aggravating. So, sub for Midtjylland, that might be Evander. Because I couldn't see who was starting at number 7 for Midtjylland. I'll have a look. FC Midtjylland, obviously 3-0 down here. I think the game is over and done with. So Pione Sistio was starting as number 7, but I think Evander is going to come off the bench. Speaking of Pione Sistio, is there another free kick here? No, but it's not. It's going to be I don't know who it's going to be. I think he's going to be confused. Oh, great. Well blocked there by Sportiello. Now Atalanta will counter-attack. I always get Atalanta and Atlanta confused, the MLS side and the Serie A side. Just that 1A separating them as a kid. Bayern are just... Again, Bayern are just passing it around Atletico. It's embarrassing. Really embarrassing from this... From the La Liga side. I'm just going to have a look at the table in La Liga, see how Atletico are getting on. I'm not like Josh, I don't have that just extensive knowledge. Atletico, they're sitting 8th. 2 wins, 2 draws, are unbeaten. I think they're the only side unbeaten. They are. Unbeaten, but yeah, still sitting 8th with only 2 wins. They have played 2 less games, so we can let them off a little bit. If they win them 6 points, they would go first if they win all them games. So, and then you look at the Bundesliga. Oh, Muller just skins Felipe, but it's given us offside. It's just sad. It's just sad. And obviously Bayern, not top of the table. That all goes down to Leipzig side of the top table, but sitting in second with 3 wins, 1 loss. Yeah, Thomas Muller having a big opportunity, but call for offside. I might need to bring KL or KD in just to talk for a couple of minutes. KL, would you mind if you talk for a couple of minutes? Thank you very much. I'll be 2 seconds.
No, that's good. Please put them in the comments. Second half. In the chance so far. They need in unexpected in that in the first half, and Gladbach but level. Rowan is back. Go to Will. He's got a chance.
Will, there you go. Sorry, apologies. I had to do something. Will, there's been a chance.
Yeah, chance for Ajax. Whipped in by Mazraoui, the right back who came bombing down the wing. It's crossed in Promes, nice volley. And I thought Adrian could have caught it, but he made it hard for himself. However, he did make the save, and that's all that matters. Firmino also had a chance where he headed it wide from a corner. But Liverpool here, just to interrupt you, they're making 3 changes.
Wow.
58th minute, making 3 changes. So Firmino's coming off for Diogo Jota. Mo Salah's also making way, which he doesn't look very happy by it, by the way. They're bringing on Shaqiri for Salah.
Wow.
So Shaqiri, a man who was almost sold and completely exiled from the team, is getting going on as a sub. And the final change is Minamino. He's going for Sadio Mane, so they're looking to rest the big names in Liverpool.
Wow. I mean, a good opportunity for Jota, Shaqiri and Minamino to make an impact. Hopefully they can. Thank you very much, Will. Apologies for the audio clipping, lag and stuff. I needed to quickly do something. We should be good now. We should be good. And I think all the scores still saying Bayern 2-0 up. Atlanta 3-0 up. I don't think there's been any other goals as there was, but there's been a chance in the Porto Manchester City game. Kitty.
It was a whipped-in free kick from, I think it was Ilkay Gundogan towards the head of Rodri. His header, it curved so much, and it looked like it might have been maybe going in, but it's curled just wide of the post. Manchester City threatening, and Porto really riding this early storm in the second half, which is expected. Maybe they can hit them on the counter-attack again, but they are defending quite well, Porto. But after taking Luis Diaz off, which I thought was quite a questionable sub, and bringing on Wilson Manafa, they are still chasing the majority of the game. But
hopefully can get something.
Still in it.
Still in there. Hopefully we get a goal there. Thank you very much, KD. As a corner will come in for Atletico Madrid goes nowhere, but we had a big chance in the Bayern game. Thomas Muller just scissor kicks the ball, and it just, I don't know whether it's a cross or a shot. It looks like a shot, but it's not facing the net. It's coming across the face of goal. It's Robert Lewandowski who just fails to get his head on. But again, another big chance for Bayern Munich. But we've got some cheeky stuff here. KL.
Yes, the referee's gone to the monitor. He didn't originally give it, but he's obviously been told by his assistant it could be a penalty for Mönchengladbach. Vidal has definitely tripped Marcus Thuram. He's sent D'Ambrosio and Vidal, he had them both together, constantly changing his body direction. They couldn't keep up with him. He sticks his leg out, an experienced midfielder who loves a tackle. The referee's missed it, but he's pointed to the spot when he's checked the monitor. This is what VAR should be for. Penalty to Mönchengladbach.
Oh, come on, Gladbach. Hopefully they can finish. I think we'll stay with you just because I doubt it's going to take super long to get to the penalty taken.
Well, there's no injuries or anything. You know, Vidal is an experienced midfielder. He should know better, but he sticks out that leg and he does make contact. It's undoubtedly a penalty. Credit to Marcus Thuram on that wing. He had both D'Ambrosio and Vidal, managed to get past them both with constantly duking side to side. We'll see who's taking the penalty. Handanovic in net, of course, for Inter Milan. And it looks like oh, definitely. It is going to be the man that scored a double against Bayern Munich last year, the Algerian left-back, Ben Sebaini. Been solid for Mönchengladbach since signing from Rennes, also in the tournament, but sadly won't represent them. But, you know, we had a penalty last night, Rowan. Keeper didn't stay on his lines. Handanovic has been informed just to stick on his line, or we may have a retake, but we'll see what we can do.
Sorry, there was just a big opportunity. So Josh Kimmich trying to do what he did for Commons, go and ping it just over the defensive line, but it's now João Felix on the counter attack. It's 4v3. João Felix is trying to go another way. Carrasco.
Ben Sebaini slots it in the bottom left-hand corner of Handanovic goal, and it is 1-1. We have finally kicked into action here at the San Siro. It's took 45 minutes. But Vidal gives away a cheap penalty. He's got that in him. As Benaldo says, false nine Vidal. He was playing defender and he didn't do it very well. So hopefully you come back to me with someone taking the lead.
Hopefully. Asko, will you get copyright if you put a mirror behind you? 100% we would. Well, game spicing out. That's not a nice tackle by Sadic, but again, I talked to him when Kieren just had his penalty. It's a great bursting attack by I said bursting, great attack by João Felix. It's a 4v2, 3. I think it was Kimmich on the back of João Felix. João Felix does incredibly well, holds up the ball, plays through to Carrasco, and I think Schuler does come across to make the block. but Carrasco takes way too long. If he shoots first time, there's a big opportunity to score. Instead, he takes a touch, he takes another touch, and then he absolutely skies it wide. And that's poor from Carrasco, where you hope he will be that one of the goal scorers for Atletico. And again, no subs in this game as of yet, unless it missed one when I went. We'll just check, but big free kick. It comes from a savage foul. Kimmich is standing over it. Yeah, no subs currently in this game. Kimmich is standing over it. Alaba is set piece. Kimmich hits a man. Oh my God! What a goal! Quarantito Lisa. It comes from the free kick. It's a lovely set piece work. Alaba lays off Kimmich. Kimmich just hits it straight at an Atletico player. The rebound goes straight to Tolisso. And for nearly 40 yards out, 35 yards out, lets one rip in the top right corner. That's an incredible finish by Quarantito Lisa. He takes an extra touch and just absolutely swings it in the top right. That is incredible from Tolisso. Wow. What a goal. I mean, it's Bayern 3 and they've run away with it now, but a piece of individual magic from Tolisso then. Oof. Black couldn't do anything, I'd say, Bernardo. I'm sure you'd agree. That is a wonderful goal. If you can watch that. That is an incredible goal by Quarantine Tolisso. And there's going to be some subs for Atalanta. It's going to be Alejandro Gomez, Papu Gomez coming off for Atalanta. I don't know who's coming on for him. I'll tell you in a second. Smalnowska, maybe? I'll let you know. That is an incredible finish by Tolisso. And it sums up by Atletico's night. It's Pasalic that comes on for Atalanta, but finish. Absolute finish. Incredible. Emmanuel said he's actually had a great game. He's really trying to link up his fellow French with Coleman. Him and Kimmich in that midfield really working well. Same with Goretzka. And he's been rewarded with what is a stunner. Absolute stunner. And Atletico, they've got to be out of this game. They've got to be. But speaking of teams that could be out of the game, could be in the game, there's been a chance in the Manchester City-Porto game. KD.
Well, it's actually a big chance for Manchester City. They've got a free kick row, and that's why I've called you. That's why I've called you to bring me in. I've called you. I think it's Fabio Vieira. He originally won the ball back and then smacked it against one of the City players. It broke to him, and he's fouled him about 22 yards out. It's just outside the centre circle, maybe about 20-ish yards. There's 4 Manchester City players around it. Aguero, Sterling, Mahrez, Gundogan, Ruben Dias is there. They're all having a chat. Who's going to win this? I think it's probably going to be Gundogan. But yeah.
So Ruben Dias steps up.
No, I'd like to see Ruben Dias absolutely rifle him, but I think it might be a little bit too close for him. He stepped away. It looks like it's going to be either Mahrez or Gundogan. My money's on Gundogan, the right footer, into the top left-hand corner. I can see this going in, I'm not going to lie.
Wait and see. That's an incredible goal. They're just re-showing it. All Black happy with himself, but really, Bayern picking up the form that they did last year.
Here we go then. It's Gundogan and Mahrez stood over the ball. Probably going to be a free kick routine work here. Sterling stood behind the wall. Mahrez has stepped away, almost looking like he's going to take it. Gundogan to the left-hand side of the ball, square up. It is Gundogan who shoots, and it's in. What did I say? It's an absolutely outstanding free kick. And Manchester City, 2 set pieces, 2 goals, 2-1.
Wow. Well, perfect for Manchester City. Was it from the free kick?
Yeah, the free kick went straight in.
Lovely from Gundogan, and I mean, what more do you want? Midfielder scoring, you've got the goal, 2 set pieces, but again, you can't complain. You made the most of your chances. Thank you very much, KD. Manchester City up 2-1. Can they hold on to the lead? Speaking of teams that have got a lead, a possible lead. Well, firstly, quickly, big chance in the Inter Gladbach game.
It's a beautiful chance as it falls to Christian Eriksen, and you know what he's like. He can hit them from range. Martinez gets up after going down injured, does a few step overs, squares it to Eriksen, who's just outside the box. He hits it from range. He's just over the crossbar, but I thought I'd come and talk to you anyway.
Well, normally I would love to have a chat with you, but there's a big thing happening in the Ajax Liverpool game. So we'll say goodbye to you and we'll say hello to Will. Will, big VAR. check.
Yeah, the check's done with now, mate. It was a quick one. It was just a penalty check for Ajax. It wasn't a penalty, but I've got the feeling if David Coote was the VAR official, I think he'd have given it. But yeah, still 1-0, but Ajax have really started to threaten now.
I'm about to say that Ajax really come to game because forgetting Liverpool, they've only got that 1-0 win.
Yeah, it's Ajax. I think Ajax have definitely been the better team in the second half. They really are pressing for that goal, but Liverpool, the defence has been brilliant tonight, but they just need to stay resolute for these last 20 minutes or so.
Well, I'm hoping for you, Liverpool do get that win, Will. Thank you very much. Eric Garcia now has got a yellow for Manchester City. There's going to be 2 subs from Bayern. It's Douglas Costa and I think, is that Musiala? I'll tell you after. I think it's Musiala, and it's a youngster coming on. And it's not another goal from Mitchell. And how's that not gone in? That's a good save by Hansen, but I don't know who's missed it. That's a really bad missed opportunity there for Atalanta. I mean, we've just left, Will, but we're going to go back to it. There's been a chance. Has there been a chance, Will?
It's,
there we go.
There have. You would have gone in for a bit there, man. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it was a chance of Liverpool, and it's come from the Scouse Samurai Minamino. He takes a shot from outside the box, and it was a good save from Onana. Really, really powerful shot, but good save. And it's going to have for a Liverpool corner, which they've now recycled. You can stay with it for a bit if you want.
Yeah, because Kingsley Coman's just run through on goal, cuts inside, cuts outside. Kingsley Coman. Oh, that's lovely by Kingsley Coman. It's 4-0.
4-0. 4-0.
Absolutely mental. Wow.
What, run through like 3 or 4 players, or
he just doesn't get tackled. Kingsley Coman is having a game of his life right now. Did anything come for the Ajax Liverpool game? I'm guessing not.
No, but Liverpool on the pushing forward here, and balls on back by Ajax. No, nothing else to report on here. But 20 minutes to go. I'll let you know if anything else happens.
Well, we'll speak soon. Just a couple of comments. Ericsson from Range, can he fuck? This bang. I'm not allowed to swear. I don't think I'm allowed to swear. Damn it. This Bayern team is so dominant. It's actually boring. Holy shit. No, can't sense it. Kingsley Coman, great piece of work. He just doesn't get tackled. That's incredible by Kingsley. He's finding his form now. He is really finding his form. Let's remove that. Bayern Munich 4-0 up now. And it's Douglas Costa is coming on. So Bayern 4-0. There we are. Oh, wow. The Kingsley Coman. Stop it. But the subs in the Manchester City game, Gundogan is off for Phil Foden and Guerrero is off for Ferran Torres. Bit of fortune there to get the goal that can make them subs. Scouse Samurai, that is a great name. What a pass by Muller. Just a great goal by Bayern. And they are really... Pione Sister has just gone into the book for Midland. Oh, is he been sent off? Is that his second yellow? And I think it's just a yellow card, but I saw him pointing. Neuer does well to get out and collect it. And wow. Bayern are really firing now. By the way, the subs were always Douglas Costa and then Bunasar as well. Both coming on. So Pavard coming off for Sarr and Costa coming on for Kings. The double goal scorer Kingsley Coman, who had an incredible game. Man of the match for sure so far. For sure. Inter Milan still 1-1. Manchester City 2, Porto 1, Olympiacos and Marseille 0. Liverpool 1-0 up against Ajax and Atalanta 3-0 up against FC Midtjylland. Oh, nope, it's fine. I thought it was a high foot on Koke, who is absolutely complaining, but he can't complain at all. Oh. Oh, and the cross comes in. Awkwardly played by Sarr, but I think it might be his first game for Bayern, or again, just another sub appearance, but hopefully he can have a good performance. I mean, we talk Bayern bringing in them youngsters. Bunasar, he must be young. I'm guessing he's like 19, 20. This, I think it was Bunasar. I think he was a part of the deal with Quaisance. I think I'm very confident he was in the deal for Quaisance. Oh, can't find the air thingy, but wow. We talked about how Vibe has just come on for Michelin, so each don't kill my vibe. Hopefully he can kill this game and maybe get a couple of goals. Where's Josh when we need him? But yeah, Bayern really, I mean, we talked about this side being dominant in the Champions League, and I think there's part of me that was always worried that they wouldn't be able to replicate what they did last season, and they've just proved everyone wrong. But there's been another chance. Chances are coming plenty. Luis Suarez is coming off. And a man who has played for both of these clubs have just had a highlight. Will, highlighting you. Liverpool Ajax game, big chance.
I love that quick adjustment there on the little Suarez facts. Well done there, Ron. Another chance for Liverpool. Corner whipped in by Alexander Arnold. And Gini Wijnaldum, he rose highest out of all of the players in the box and just heads it over the crossbar. Very, very close chance, but Liverpool again knocking on the door. And there's been 2 changes for Ajax. They've brought off David Klaassen for Jurgen. I think he's called Ekkelenkamp.
Ekkelenkamp.
Yeah, he's come on for David Klaassen. And they've took off David Neres for Zakaria Leibad. So 2 changes there for Ajax as they look to try and get an equaliser.
Well, hopefully, for your sake, Liverpool again, but for football's sake, hopefully Ajax come to the game. Thank you very much. Will, as the ball been played through, so Suarez has come off. I didn't see who he come off for. I can let you know in a second. Team lineups. Where is it? There we go. There we are. It's for Carrasco and Suarez come off for Correa and Vitolo. Oh. And it's cleared by Lucas Hernandez. Oh, and there's been a goal. There's been a goal in Manchester City versus Porto, but Kitty, who's it come for?
Well, the floodgates have opened officially. It's 3-1 to Manchester City. It's a substitute that's just come off the bench. Ferran Torres with a really, really good goal, actually. He picks it up on the left-hand side, shifts it out to Foden. He continues his run. Foden returns the ball to him. He skips past Pepe quite easily and curls a lovely shot as he's falling into the right-hand corner of the net. Great goal for Ferran Torres. I think that might be his first goal.
Yeah.
Second goal. His second goal for Manchester City. It's a very important goal anyway.
Good job at City now with established lead.
Yeah, it looks like the 3 points are going to the Manchester side.
Well done to Manchester City. Thank you very much, Katie. Hopefully we get some more goals in your game. Just some read of the comments. On a side note, the ex-manager of my club just led Lokomotiv Moscow to a nice draw. But fair play to. I'm guessing unless you play professional football, like fair play to him. I'm just going to load a check for you thing here. If this was Josh would be able to tell you like that. When it is Valencia, sir. But. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I don't think I have any links to any football. Paddy Kenny's from my hometown. If that helps, that's my only link to a professional footballer or manager, which is bloody Paddy Kenny. Paddy Kenny. Oof. I mean, Atletico have had a little bit more of a spice to the game, but. Nothing much. Correa and Vitolo not adding anything. Ball over the top, cleared by Renan Lodi. No, Lucas Torreira then. Sorry, sometimes I just completely forget to talk. I'm sorry. Someone did say Paddy Kenny. Ferran's got 5-star potential, I think, so he must on FM, so he must be good. I thought I read the comments, but that's a great tackle by Hernandez. He's offside anyway. Well, that sort of sums up. He's offside, yet he still doesn't get it in the back of the net. And there's going to be 2 subs. It's looks like Thomas Lemar and Lucas Torreira are both going to come on for Atletico. Hopefully they can come on. Hopefully they can make a change. Maybe just saving. Zapata has also come off for Miranchuk is going to come on for Atalanta. I knew a person who grew up with Emmanuel Boateng. You have to have them faint links, them very faint links. Oh, yeah, Koke coming off, not had a best game, and if Freuler's come off, Pessina has come on for Atlanta, so just rotating everyone now, getting some fitness into the game. But we've had another chance in the Ajax Liverpool game. Will, how's it going?
Yeah, another chance for Liverpool. Andy Robertson, he just does not run out of energy at all. He's bombing down the left. He plays a lovely 1-2 with the substitute Minamino. Minamino gets into the box. Robertson continues his run into the box. It's a lovely ball from Minamino, and Robertson slides and he's inches away. If he gets a toe on that, it's a tap in for Liverpool, and they're 2-0 up, and the game looks to be over.
Yeah,
but
good to see Liverpool getting chances. Yeah, sorry, good to see Liverpool getting
yeah,
chances.
yeah. The front three, the new front three, Shaqiri, Minamino, and Jota, who only came on about 20 minutes ago. They obviously look very, very fresh.
Yeah.
But hopefully Liverpool can hold on now, because I don't know. I feel like there's at least one more goal left in this game.
Squeaky bum time for you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Will, I realised I just cut you off. But Midtjylland, when Will was saying, you might have seen my reaction, there might have just been an incredible goal. Like, maybe goal of the year. From nearly 50 yards out, he's just hit it, and he's forced the keeper into an incredible save. Eriksson and Perisic have come off, and Brozovic and Bastoni have come on for Inter Milan. It's that game. That game is obviously still 1-1. Marcus Thuram penalty equalising it all up. Bayern haven't really got into it since I thought Coleman's come off. Not many chances for them. But if Josh was here, he'd love it. Alphonso Davies coming on, my boy. Alphonso Davies coming on. But someone else coming on. Eric Maxim Choupo-Moting is coming on. I don't know who he's coming on for. He's ready. And for KD Porto, Nakajima on Sanasu, whatever him, is off. Nanu on, Corona's off, and Fabio Vieira off. Tareme on. Off. On. There we go. But yeah, this game really slowed down since Kingsley Coman. Kingsley Coman was like, nah, I'm going to come off. But in fairness, Bayern, you don't need to score any more goals. You're 4-0 to the good. You've won this game comfortably. We might see a miraculous comeback, but I doubt it. Midtjylland having a lot of pressure now in Atalanta's half. They've had it for a good 5 minutes now of consistent pressure on the defence, which is nice to see. Is even if they don't win this game, they can still go saying, we lost 3-0. But look at that final 10 minutes, 20 minutes, we showed heart. And it's something. It's going to be 3 subs because Javi Martinez is going to come on. Lewandowski is going to come off for Choupo-Moting. Poor Lewandowski. But Choupo-Moting coming on for Lewandowski. Martinez coming on for Goretzka. And Alphonso Davies coming on for Muller, I'm guessing. Come on, Choupo-Moting. Come on. So Alphonso Davies now getting a start. Hopefully he can just build a bit of form and prove why he should be starting. Bayern will step on your throat and kill you, even if they are 10-0. That's something that I really like. It's that consistent passion and that aggressiveness to go, we might be 7-0 up. We'll keep on scoring and keep on scoring. We'll embarrass you to the point that you don't want to play football anymore. And that is great. No, he's just down. No, it's fine. Still later tackle by, I think that's Correa. No nice bump by Neuer, but yeah. And Ronaldo just realised it's the 80th minute. I swear these games were just about over. Another 7 minutes left. I feel like these games are going short. Maybe it's when you're hosting the games go short because you're bringing in people. But go Lodi now. Crosses it in, and that's well defended by Sula. Oh! And that's Bunu Sarr, very risky. Bunu Sarr tries to clear it, and it just pings off his foot and goes all the way to Neuer. And it comes off an Atletico player. So Neuer's trying to get it. It does come off, I think. It comes off Correa. It does come off Correa, but it wouldn't have, definitely goal wouldn't have stood anyway. But now, Bayern just building up the thing. I can see KL dancing, cheering, because something's happening into Gladbach game. I know it's not a goal, but is it a big opportunity for a team to build momentum?
2 massive opportunities, to be honest. A 1-2 between Darmian and Lukaku on the right-hand side leads to a cross. Martinez runs across his man and strikes it on the first-time volley. It's a beautiful finish. Hits the outside of the post. Then, Mönchengladbach hoof it long. You realise nobody's back. Handanovic comes roaring out his goal and elbows player in the back of the head as they're both jumping for a bouncing ball. It's just a yellow for the goalkeeper, but it was 1-on-1, bouncing ball. He almost got it wrong, but it's a free kick now for thingy. But really dangerous from Handanovic. Could have been sent off if there wasn't a covering defender. The corner comes in. and cleared immediately. But yeah, 2 big chances in this one.
Well, hopefully we can get a goal. I'm guessing 6 minutes left in yours? 5 minutes?
There's 7 minutes left in ours. We did have a few stoppages. We had the player one when he just got elbowed. We also had Vidal, who's playing with tissue up his nose because that's just Vidal, isn't it?
It's just Vidal. He'll keep on playing even if he's got a broken arm.
Yeah, it is fine. So maybe a little later than the others. I'm not quite sure, but at least it's been an entertaining second half.
Yeah, you've actually had chances. Thank you very much, KL. But in the biggest news, I think, of what we all care about, there's a big change in the Ajax game. And it's Daley Blind's coming off. It's coming off for Klaas Huntelaar. Huntelaar is coming on for Daley Blind. Come on, Ajax. I sort of want Huntelaar to get the winner, Will. I do. I feel sorry for you, but... And Traore for Schurz, I'm guessing. He says versus. But there's been a chance in the Manchester City Porto game. Where does it go, though, KD?
Oh, it should have been 4-1 to Manchester City. It's given away, I think it's Mbemba, I think it might be. Sterling rushes away with the ball, feeds it to Mahrez, and Marquesi makes a good save, but it's a bad finish from Mahrez. It should be 4-1, but Manchester City do have a corner.
I'll stay with you for corner.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, Rowan.
Well, there's been 2 subs. Anderson has come on for Piano Sisto in the Michelin game.
You don't have to steal me because I see there is a goal elsewhere.
Thank you very much, because I've just seen there's a goal somewhere else. And it's a man who, in the first half, had no chances, but the chances finally come. But who's the goal come for? KL.
Mönchengladbach lead at the San Siro. It is a deep pass from his own half from Florian Neuhaus. He drills it with a bit of backspin. He thinks it's going for Thuram. It goes behind Thuram, but who's making a run from right wing in behind the fullback? Jonas Hoffmann. He's onside, 1-on-1 with Handanovic, slides it through his legs.
Wow.
Like it is 2-1 Mönchengladbach. Rather than a VAR check, but from what I saw, he was onside.
I'll probably stay with you just while the VAR check going on, because I don't want to come unless something big happens.
Yeah, and I'm just trying to see what the decision is, because to me, he looked onside. So we are actually, this has took a lot longer to decide than I originally thought. But honest to God, it's a beautiful pass from his own half, from Florian Neuhaus. Honestly, drills it. It literally, if they were daisies, he'd be chopping them with that ball. Honest to God, it's brilliant. But
well, what I'll do is, while the check's going on, I'll just bring in KD, because in the Manchester City Porto game, there's been a chance.
Someone has absolutely thwacked it from about 35 yards from Man City at the post. Now, I'm not quite sure who it is, but I think there's a VAR check going on for Pepe, who might be getting a red card. He has been originally shown the yellow card. Sorry, KL, go ahead. No,
I'm just surprised that Pepe is getting... not surprised that he's being sent off.
I thought the VAR check was over. Fernandinho's coming on, by the way, for I'm not sure who for, but Pep and the Porto manager are absolutely getting into it. They're loving it down there. But yeah, I think the check is over. Yellow card for Pepe, and I'm still not sure who hit the post for about 40 yards.
Well, we've just seen a great goal. Miranchuk for Atalanta has put them 4-0 up. He's took the ball just on inside the box and just rattled in the top left-hand corner. Some great goals in that Atalanta game. And Miranchuk putting them 4-0 up against FC Midtjylland. Thank you very much, KD. We'll bring in... Is your check still gone yet?
Yeah, but I'm not even seeing, like, in the Premier League, you get the dodgy lines. I've not even seen the dodgy lines yet.
Is it still going on?
Yeah, it looks perfectly fine to me. Oh, it depends if it comes off Alassane Plea. Like I said, it went behind him. It's question mark whether it connected with his ankle, because if he did, then Hoffman's offside, because that helped the ball. If he'd just left it, it'd be perfectly fine. I don't know. You've got to literally go down to the minuscule whether it connected with that man's ankle. So I'm still here.
We'll stay with you, because there's been a chance in the Ajax Liverpool game. Will?
Yeah, chance for Ajax. Just kind of bursting down the right wing, they're whipping across. The shot is blocked. It loops in the air, and I'm thinking, oh dear, they're gonna score off a fumble or something from Adrian. Adrian catches the ball. Can you believe he caught the ball? It's a highlight. I've not seen it once tonight. He's punched everything. He make a brilliant netball player, but yeah, it's still 1-0 to Liverpool. But Ajax really are throwing the kitchen sink it now. They've brought on Huntelaar, they've brought on Traore, they've took 2 defenders off. Milner's actually just gone down with a head injury here.
Oh, not Jimmy Milner.
Getting instant treatment, but yeah, that does not look very good. and he stuck an elbow to the head from behind by Traore, completely accidental from Lassina Traore. It's not the 6'7" Lassina Traore, by the way. But yeah, Milner's down, and this might add a few added minutes on.
Okay.
After the 90 is played, which it's squeaky bum time now for Liverpool.
Hopefully you can hold on. Kieran, I saw you put your thumbs up for the Inter Mönchengladbach game.
Because goals given, it is 2-1.
Oh, come on. Sticks as it is.
You don't have to change it. It's fine. Keep it as it is. But hopefully we're set up for a grandstand finish, because it's another disappointing European night for Inter Milan.
Yeah.
After last year, but we'll never know, because you've got to feel there's going to be a lot of additional time now.
For sure.
Because Lukaku switches it, lots of space on this left-hand side for Kolarov, chips it into the box, back post, Damian, just over the crossbar. It's touched over Stan Sommer, and that's another chance while you was with me, but it is still 2-1.
Okay, thank you very much, KL. 2 minutes left in the Atalanta game and the Bayern Munich game. Both of them are in at a time. Jimmy Milner is okay, Will has confirmed. And also there was a sub for Manchester City. It was Rodri has come off for Fernandinho. And Roger, it was the one who hit the post. So you heard, Will. Toliso's gone down injured again. A man who's actually had a lot of injuries is Lucas Torreira, who goes into him. Is Lucas Torreira, I think, is getting yellow. Has Lucas Torreira got a bodysuit on underneath? Because his head looks like it doesn't fit into his shirt. Weird there. 1 minute left in the Atalanta game, and I think there's 1 minute left. Thank you, Bernardo. There's been a goal. There's finally been a goal. Okay, right. Well, we'll go to the one where we've actually got a KL. There's been a goal.
It's 2-2.
Oh, my God.
Immediately. That corner that I talked about where Damian headed it over, it's Kolarov. It's really close to the goalkeeper. Bastoni heads it onto the back post where Lukaku's there, throws a thigh at it, and it hits the roof of the net. I'm going to check it, because we don't know whether when Bastoni heads it, he's offside or not. But it's 2-2. He looked on to me. He's thied it into the top of the net. It is 2-2 from the resulting corner.
Wow.
Oh, my.
When they thought they'd won it.
Well, I don't mind a 45 minutes of one shot on target if I get 4 goals in the second. That's completely fine with me. But you'll never guess what? Goal is good. 2-2.
Let's go. Thank you very much, Kel. There has been a 91st minute winner in the Olympiacos match, and it goes to Olympiacos. Ahmed Hassan Magoub headed from the centre of the box to the bottom right, assisted by Matteo Valbuena with a cross. And Atlanta, they're coming again. It's just about to hit 3 minutes. Ball's fizzed across the box. It's still in play. I think it's Miranchuk on the ball. The whistle blows in the Bayern game, by the way. Bayern, 4-0 winners over Atletico Madrid. Atalanta pick up the 4-0 win, I think, as well, against Midtjylland. What a result there. What a result for Bayern. Both of these games finishing. Well done, Bayern Munich. Put on a clinical performance. We will load up, if I can quickly, we will try load up the Olympiacos game for the final minutes. I don't think there's long left. Olympiacos versus Marseille. There won't be long left. We've still got all the other games, I think, are in place still. Bayern finishing. Atalanta finishing. We've hit 4 minutes. It's going to be a deep free kick played into the box. This is in the Marseille Olympiacos game. It's cleared by Olympiacos. You would expect maybe 10 seconds of added time extra. And the whistle blows. No, it doesn't. It's a free kick for Marseille at halfway line. Can Marseille get a late winner? And apologies, I completely forgot there was a yellow for Fernandinho. Will, there was a chance. I missed it earlier for your game.
Yeah, about a couple of minutes ago with transfer Liverpool. Ajax, they've pressed very, very, very attacking on the D-pad now. They've got everyone going forward, and Liverpool catch them on the break. Diogo Jota whips in a beautiful ball. Wijnaldum, of all people's, bursting through the middle. He looks like he's about to score. Brilliant save by Onana. Liverpool recycle the ball, comes to Minamino. He takes a shot on it, so saved again by Onana. Liverpool have also made a sub. Milner's come off of Reece Williams. Liverpool have put another defender on the pitch. It's going mental, this game. And Wijnaldum, oh no, he's just gone down with a leg injury. This is not good news to Liverpool. If he
cross goes in. Olympiacos clear it. I'm sorry, Will.
No worries.
It's Valbuena running. Thank you very much, Will. Hopefully your game does finish 1-0 for your sake. And this Olympiacos now, they're coming through. The whistle should go. We're 1 minute 20 over the half. over the time. It's still going, the game. Marseille may have another chance. Referee's looked at his whistle. Whistle blows, and Olympiacos, the Greek side, pick up a great win over Marseille in extra time. Wow. What a result for Olympiacos, winning it right at the end. And see, we finally got goals. We wanted goals, and they finally came. And well done, Olympiacos. That game's done. We've still got Inter Gladbach. That's still 2-2. Ajax Liverpool is still only 1-0. Manchester City Porto is 3-1. I think that game's done, but we will wait and see. And then, damn, how did Inter game end with 4 goals? I don't know. I don't have an absolute clue how it ended. 4 goals, but it's still not over. Ajax, Liverpool, Will, what is happening in this game?
Oh, chance for Ajax, and goodness me, I shit myself there with what just happened. I thought we might have blown it. Cross-whipped in. Adrian's come for the ball. He doesn't need to come for the ball. He drops it like he always does. He drops it straight to the feet of an Ajax player, and he blazes it over the bar. Liverpool got away with one there, and I've got to say Ajax in the second half, they've probably been the better team overall, but Liverpool still lead 1-0. There's about 20 seconds to go. Can they hold on and get a big, big win?
So close. I mean, I'll probably stay with you for the final 20 seconds.
Yeah, might as well. Not long left. Alexander Arnold put it away. It's actually a really good clearance from Alexander Arnold. He sent it right into the corner of the Ajax defence. Ajax got it at the back line here. It's 5 minutes of being played. Maybe the referee's going to give him a few more seconds. Final lump up the field, hit away by Robertson. Got to be it now, and that is it. The full-time whistle goes. Liverpool hold on. They win their first game of the group stage. I'm very, very chuffed for this win. It was a tough game. You know, Ajax, looking at the stats, could have probably deserved a draw, but we get away with a 1-0 win. Start the group positive.
That's how you grind the win.
Yeah, very happy with that. 1-0 Liverpool full-time.
That's full-time at Ajax Liverpool. Thank you very much. Well, we'll bring you back in once all the games have done. But Ajax can't get the job done. Liverpool do, though. 1-0 win. They had the big boys up front, and it finally did pay off. Bayern Atletico Madrid. Bayern do pick up the 4-0 victory there. Great result. Great win for them. Really is. They outclassed them. They really did. And we'll go to KL in the Inter Mönchengladbach game. There's a free kick. But for who?
I wouldn't usually come in for these, but because it's 30 seconds to go, I thought I'd,
It's spicy.
Yeah, so basically the ball's just hoofed long by Vidal, and the centre-back is grappling Martinez and drags him to the ground. It is on the edge of the box, and I know they've got Kolarov and Brozovic standing over it. We know Kolarov loves a free kick. It's just outside the box on the left-hand side. If I'm putting money on it, I think Kolarov's going to take it. He does. It's in the side netting. I thought it was in. The net rattled. Oh, he's hit the side netting. And I thought the net rattled, but it was on the wrong side. What a bloody Champions League debut for Inter Milan that would have been. And the Kolarov, with 30 seconds over the 6 minutes added on, is that the final chance of the game?
Possibly.
Maybe.
We'll stick with these 20 seconds left. Fernandinho has come off injured. John Stones come on. That's not good for Manchester City. Obviously, Fernandinho came on as a sub.
Yeah, there's a
2-2.
We still seem to be going over the allotted time, but I'm not sure how long they'll give, as Mönchengladbach chip it over the top, but to no one really. And the referee has his whistle to his mouth, and that is game over. What a second half we've had at the San Siro. We said, could anyone capitalise in this game to get ahead of Real Madrid? They're both ahead, but only 1 point.
Wow. Very interesting game. We'll come back to you after that Manchester City Porto game has completed. Thank you very much, KL. And you know what? Because it's the only game that has not been finished now. And it's Manchester City Porto. How's it going, Kieran?
It's 3-1. It's literally just finished, Rowan.
Ah, well, that's what you want to hear. Great result for Manchester City. It's what they needed to do. Injury worried still with Fernandinho? Did it look severe?
Yeah, I mean, he just I wouldn't say collapse. It's probably the wrong word. He just kind of like fell onto the ground in the middle of the centre circle. He knew he couldn't play on. It looked like something to do with his maybe his hamstring, his upper part of his leg at least, something to do with that. Manchester City, I said they'd have to dig in to win this game, and they did do that. bringing Phil Foden and Ferran Torres was a really good change. They changed the game. Deserved 3 points. The second half, Porto were just not in it at all.
Yeah, and well done to Manchester City pick up the win. We'll bring everyone back in. Hello. I mean, eventually, I think we all had some really good games. Eventually, I mean, 3-1, 4 goals, 2-2, 4 goals. Bayern 4-0, Liverpool 1-0. But we got to see a team win. You got to see a team win.
I mean, Liverpool ended up being the least entertaining game of the night, but good performance overall. Will, or would you say professional more than anything?
Yeah, it was one of them where we weren't at our best, but we got the 3 points. That's all that matters in the end. We found a way to win, and that's all that matters really. But yeah, second half, Ajax, I thought they were the better team overall, but that first half own goal won it for us, luckily.
Yeah, and I mean, at least you picked up on that's a big thing. It was going to be. I mean, you look at Ajax side; it's not the strongest, but they can provide shock wins. So well done to Liverpool, Kieran. I mean, you got a boring first half. KL got a boring first half, but second half really lit up.
Oh, unbelievable second half. When Munchen got that goal, you're thinking just maybe it's just stick 10 behind the ball, and then from an immediate corner, as you came to me to concede like that, it was just in that second half, it was just momentum swings, and that's exactly what I wanted to see. Would I have liked 90 minutes of it? Of course, but I feel spoilt with the 45 I got. So I knew it'd be a good game. I knew it.
You eventually got it, and then KD, Manchester City beating Porto 3-1. Good game.
It was a good game. I'm not gonna lie. It was the second half kind of died down a bit. The first half was very, very entertaining. The second half, it was just dominated by City. They could have had more than 3, but poor decisions in the final third really cost them. More goals tonight, of course. They'll be chuffed with a win. I think Porto will take some positives from that game, of course. But Big Moussa Marega didn't get on score list, and he was absolutely shy, I'm not going to lie.
They conceded him too much. And then in the other games we weren't watching, Olympiacos get a 91st minute winner against Marseille. That game ran well over the allotted time, but they picked up the win. And Atalanta, easy win over FC Midtjylland, 4-0 win. Look convincing, Midtjylland. They put up a bit of a fight, but if they want to stay in the competition, it has to be a little bit more. But we got some good games actually. Eventually. But thank you to everyone that's watched. Jocelyn, Bernardo, Alexa. I nearly said KL because I'm just reading through the comments. Thank you, KL. Sasa, thank you to everyone that's joined. We've got a stream tomorrow. It's AC Milan versus Celtic. That's live at probably 7:30, 7:15.
7:45.
7:45. Who knows? It's Josh. He'll stream whenever. And then on Sunday, I'm live with the F1 Grand Prix. Check at the _top corner for all the latest updates and all the content that comes on the YouTube. But thank you, Will, for joining me. Thank you, KD, for joining me. Thank you, KL, for joining me.
Thank you very much, Rowan.
Thank you very much. And we'll hopefully see you for the next big Champions League game. Bye-bye. Next week. Is it next week? Oh, they come thick and fast, don't they? We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you later.
Thick and fast. It's not ending. It's still not ending. So they did hear me say thick and fast. Well, thank you very much, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. Maybe just end the broadcast. We're still going. Don't forget to like and subscribe the channel at the _top corner. We're going to refresh. I am traveling